Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of here. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Sunday installment of a fabulous show with a group of friends as we all come together to have a conversation about things that have happened this week in the drag race multi-mega super ultimate Walmart universe. We appreciate you for tuning in today. Now, the boys are not back in town because some decided to give me a day of notice that they weren't going to be able to show up today, and one person who I shall name as C Diggy One actually told me in advance it was just not that. I said, okay, we can't cancel the show, we have to keep this going. Clearly, YouTube and the algorithm purposes, we got to keep this rolling and going here. Valerie and I already talked about doing this today, so she was already on my mind anyways. But I wanted to bring in another special guest with me because a lot of y'all have been asking about them from my movie podcast, okay? Fresh Popcorn and Matinee Dreams. Bleeker is in the building today. Anybody who wants to know, like, what are the background requirements for Bleeker? They've worked with a lot of the girls from the show. Many of ways. Photographer and all that. Don't let me post your resume, Bleak. I'll do it. But like Bleeker has very much in the drag race atmosphere, just like I'm in the atmosphere, just like Valerie's in the atmosphere. And trust me, we know all the things going around. She's just, excuse me, they're just a little bit more in the burnout category, like I am as well, because everything's starting to look the same. Please do not do a tip. Don't do a counter, Bleeker. Don't do it. That was the last time, I promise. All right. Valerie is on her way here, actually. You know, Valerie's a night owl. I'm more of an early bird. So we're on opposite schedules here, but I know Valerie's getting ready. She's got the links. I just got off the phone with her. So they are going to be on their way. I am going to go ahead and do my social medias first and then get this started and then bring Bleeker's Bleeker's on up in here. And then we'll get Valerie up into this piece and we'll get this started today. Because remember, it's Rate the Runways. Rate the Runways. Drag Race France is where we'll start. Not this most recent episode. I already know who the top four is. It's been spoiled, but not the most recent, but the one before that. Drag Race Mexico, current, most recent episode. Drag Race Philippines, most recent episode. Who Wore It Better? And then also Drag Race Down Under. We are going to drag Night of 2.5 Kylie Minogues. I'm still mad about it. So it's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in the description down below. It's a Linktree link, so grab a branch and eat some fruit. It's a little bit of that Mativia. Poots kapoots. Find it over there, please and thank you. Instagram, Twitter, oh my. I also do reactions on Patreon. Each and every one of the episodes that we're going to talk about today, I have done a reaction for on my Patreon for as low as $1. Okay? For as low as $1. You can check out my Patreon. I'm also bookable on Cameo. I did receive a request recently. Once I get my energy, I'm going to go ahead and film a special video for you. Special video for you on behalf of you for somebody special, regardless of that. Anywho, thanks again for tuning in. Just a reminder, if you want to drop me a tippy poo in my jar because I'm poor and I'm a single father of one child who is eating me out of house and home. What an appetite he is. He says, oh, I found a place to sleep and eat. Take everything from me. No, but seriously, if you like to tip, please and thank you. The power bill is ridiculously high. Houston's going through a heat wave right now. Shout out to people in California. I know y'all have got a hurricane that y'all wasn't prepared for. And then, of course, the people in Maui and what they're going through here. If you do want to go ahead and help your boy out, not needed or necessary for your participation today or watching, but certainly appreciated. It's PayPal.me /MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Again, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to wait to do the disclaimer once we get everybody in this piece, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Bleeker first while we wait for Valerie to arrive. All right, so this is my co-host with the mostest. I have a bunch of co-hosts with the mostest, but one of the mostest of co-hosts, especially when it comes to movie opinions. films. Find them on Letterbox going in, dissertations, if you will. College double spaced. Turned it in, professor. You gave me a B. What? I don't think so. All of a sudden, it's Happy Death Day. Listen, I look how I worked that in, Bleeker. It's Bleeker. You're on mute. You must laugh.
I can't stand the fact that one, you went from acting like a city high parent. What would you do if your son was at home? And then you moved into me having rants about films as if I had nothing better to do.
I just wanted, well, whatever the case may be, I know that when we talk on the phone, you go, when I was on Letterbox today, and I go, that's right. See how that was incorporated into this?
You know what? It's a really great app, okay? And if you like reading paragraphs of me talking about movies, then it's the app to go to find me.
Bleeker, introduce yourselves, give your social medias, pronouns, and all that jazz. We'll get Valery up in this piece. Hey, Val, see you, babe.
I'm Bleeker, they, them pronouns. If you misgender me, I'm going to correct you just like I correct this knucklehead all the time because, you know, we're human. We make mistakes.
I'm gone. Where did I go?
But it's my show now. It's my show now. You can find me mostly on Twitter. It's BleekerXOX. I'm also on Instagram. It's BleekerXO. I don't really update that much anymore, but I might go back there depending on how Elon Musk treats the other app. And if you do use Letterboxd, I'm also there at It's BleekerXO.
Things I really hate that app right now. I'm like, almost, that man said the block button's about to be gone.
He can't do it legally. That's what's hilarious.
Right. And then his own fact system.
Oh,
it's
no,
a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Bleeks, thank you so much for being here. Namaste. I don't know why I did that. That's fine. We'll keep it.
Listen.
Who said it?
Maybe you suddenly do yoga.
I do see Carrie Fisher on this wall over here.
This is also her legacy 4-year toy.
Ooh.
That's my mother. Everybody respect her.
That's well, what is that? Billy Lord's your sister? Okay.
It's true. Don't we look alike?
I'm so glad I remembered the name. Look at me. Like
you started it not sure, and then you were like, I've got this.
I knew once I knew Billy, I was like, Lord, it's Lord. All right, so let's South Park me. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the next guest here. Super fabulous and awesome. Tens across the board. Fans are visionaries. Do. I wanted to do a better song than that. I'm sorry, Val. Let's try that one more time. They call them visionaries. Valery Vision's here. There we go. Aha! Do. Valery.
What's
going on? Hello, you guys. How is everyone doing? What is up, Bleeker? What's up, Matty? Thank you so much for having me on. Hello to the chat. Hello, YouTube. How are you guys doing? What is going on, you guys? What are we going to talk about today?
Thank you for getting up. I listed.
I literally, this is 10, 15-minute mug here. Okay, this is like, I'm like getting out of my slumber. And I'm like, okay.
Listen, if we ever get you in a mini challenge, it's a wrap for the girls. Let me tell you that.
Baby.
It'll be like 15 minutes. That's what happened, Valery. Yes, I can hear Rue now. That laugh. Knee slapping everything.
Right. Oh, Jesus. But I'm happy to be here. I cannot wait to see what's in store for today because this is my first time on the panel.
Listen, we're giving a different kind of energy today, but still the same kind of let's keep it real. I know Valery does.
Right? Yes.
Valery, socials, tip jars, any and all of the above. Any and all of the
above.
Okay.
So you guys can just find me on all of my social media platforms at Valery_Vision. Anywhere and everywhere. My Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is Valery Medina. And if you want to tip me, there is my Cash App right here. So there you go.
That was smart. Why didn't I think of
you can still do it. You can still do it. You can still do it.
Are you making me conform? This is
go into your settings.
But you guys, it's more important if you guys like the video right now, just go ahead and just tap the like and definitely share on all your social media platforms, your Instagram, your Twitters, and all the above, because it truly does help each and every streamer that you want to support.
Look at this. See, and Valerie said it, and
you know
I did
what?
motions
You know
to
what?
it. Did you
I
see how
love
that
a
happened?
businesswoman.
Listen,
You
it's very much here. Y'all, thank you so much, Valerie, for reminding the people what YouTube is actually all about, which is reciprocation. You listen
Absolutely.
to, you press the button, and then we also sometimes yell back at each other. That's how this operates and works. So please make sure that you also go subscribe and support Valerie and all of her visions.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I am really cheesy, so if once Wayne Brady's done, I'm certain I can just walk into whatever gig he's going into. Like, not pan about it though. Real gay about it. So, listen, tip jars are down there. Everyone, please show them some love. They're here on a good Sunday with y'all today, and I hope everyone else is blessed and highly favored. With that being said, shit's gonna be said, honey. We got 4 shows to go through, runways only. We may do light breakdowns because Philippines was the only thing really worth talking about. When it comes to Bleeker, did you end up watching the episode?
I did. That's how y'all know I love you, because I'm watching this show again.
They took a break, Valerie, because it's been too much. So this was like, just watch that one because it's really good. Can I get it? Do you know anybody that you like? I gotta hear it, Bleak.
Oh, you already know who I like.
Was it Miss Jade?
I've been following Miss Jade for a while already. Okay. So when you were like, "Oh, you should watch Philippines," I was like, "Oh."
She's that girl. She's that girl, Hante. But listen, I can't help but do that voice. I love it so fucking much. Hey, this disclaimer's for all the girls that are a little sensitive out there, or the young men who need to start, young boys need to start acting like men. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to blind any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are still their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. I'm going to repeat it one more time. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. So please do not be rude. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, I have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. That's dragqueenmerch.com. Shout out to Bible Girl and Company. Type in Matty Rants and find myself t-shirts, tank tops, and stickers. That you can do. You can be angry and buy my merch.
If you want to buy it and then burn it to show your outrage, feel free.
Yeah, totally. Kid Rock, while we caught you drinking a Bud Light at a concert most recently, even though you went
what? A conservative, hypocrite. That's
dun.
Even
That's
right now.
So weird.
I'm like, where are the buttons? Hold
on.
Oh
my God.
Sorry, I saw the opportunity.
Listen, I don't want to talk about someone's dying lung. We can get into actual things in our conversation.
Let's get to the real point.
Yeah. No, not to say I don't that I dislike Chris Rock or being Kid Rock. Oh, it's yes.
Not the Freudian slip. Stop. Oh.
Yes. Okay, we'll just say it for both. One's a trash panda, one wanted to be a trash panda, and then he remembered he was like, all right, let's move on. Here we go. Y'all remember the days. Had that man over there with kidney failure that was on tour with him looking stupid.
So what?
We're gonna start at France first. Parlez-vous français? And we're gonna talk about the runway for these dolls. It was Shine for Us. Shine.
Okay.
I feel like they were told sequins and they just changed it to Shine for Us. I was like,
apparently.
Everybody
because they don't want to watch just a whole bunch of sequins go down the runway. They had to expand the fabric list, I'm sure.
Well, you should wait till we get to Mexico, where the categories are spicy.
Oh, there's not undertones to that.
Yeah, that is very, very mild.
Very paste for content.
Not the cantina salsa.
It was Tex-Mex. I was upset. I was like, why? Spicy.
Yeah.
Like we could have put a sentence. Nikki Doll looks gorgeous as usual. Kitty Smile, Daphne Berkey. Guest judges, names I can't remember. It's a Sunday. I'm on break, y'all. Let's keep on moving here. Kiona is up first. Legendary. Val, what are you seeing?
I mean, Kiona just definitely hits the spot for me. I think she nails it almost each and every time. I mean, I didn't mind it. It's just the fit of this to me. It's just the fit of it. Kind of like
loose.
A little loose. It's a little a little baggy in certain areas. I wish it was I needed to be a little bit more tailored. But other than that, she's just a knockout. And to me, I think she's just the projected winner of this season, in my opinion. So
She has not placed low. She has not placed safe. She has been consistently high or won. She has talked to judges every episode for the first time, I think.
Her makeup, the headpiece, the ensemble, the color pattern, it's great. The color pattern is amazing on her skin. That's blue with this gold. It's good.
I love that the vibe is giving me kind of like Iman in the Remember the Time.
Mm-hmm.
But like added color and like you said, like the fit is the only thing that I could possibly see wrong with this. Like everything is right except for a little bit of tailoring, like just a little cinch in the middle, a little bit tighter on the thigh, a little tighter up in the top. Like that's unique.
I just think this looks more appropriate on her than that violinist, you know.
Yep.
Saying, I just saying, you know. When I thought, I was like, oh well, that's how that looks. Okay, cute. I loved it. I thought it was hot, but I do agree the pants part. I was like, okay, it's a little loose down there, sister. If it was full on tight titas, I'd have been here for it. Next up is Mami Wata.
I'm going into this blind.
Okay.
And apparently so is she.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Like, what am I looking at?
I kind of
I can say I want to see references. Like maybe if I wanted to stretch, I could be like, maybe it's like a Balenciaga reference or something.
It's very fashion show.
Yes,
I don't.
It's a very fashion forward.
But
moment.
But
Matt, like if she's coming to a blind, I mean, if Bleeker's coming to a blind, just describe the, you know what I'm saying? What if you could, Matty, I don't know, but
wait,
I don't want.
So wait, should I just act like I'm Mami Wata and do the walkthrough?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
very walkthrough, very walkthrough about it. So Bleeker, so you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. So you can be like,
okay, let me get it together.
Here we go.
You one. All right.
And scene.
I'll do Nikki first. Next up, Mami Wata. And then this is Mami Wata. So I'm serving you Runway, and I can't really see anything right now, but that's fine because I don't need to show my face because this is giving enough. All kinds of Galliano and fashion and Jean Paul Gaultier, and so it was very that, like when she was walking. And
how did I know that there was gonna be a designer reference in the monologue? How did I know?
I still lit. I don't know why, because at first I thought it was bananas, and then when I got close, I was like, no, it's not bananas. This makes it even weirder. And then I saw the little pasties up here, and I was like, wait, what's going on? And the dress I think is hot, but I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. That's all.
It feels like she had everything from the neck down, and like, does she do a reveal at all on the runway?
No, at all. They
so it feels like she didn't like her mug.
It was
threw it on.
It was nice though.
And said, okay, I'm gonna call it fashion if I stay committed to the fashion.
Bleeker is here for the shit today. Woo! Okay.
I liked it. It was
if you're gonna reference designers in your monologue, that is brave because you better be head to toe that reference.
Head to toe.
Sorry. Like you can say it all you want. I don't really care. Like, but please, if you're referencing a designer or specific outfit or moment in time, look the part.
What moment in time does this give you? Cookie Cunty.
I don't know what.
She said Barbarella moment, like 50s swimmer situationship. And I was like, okay.
But the execution of this is just completely wrong. Like, what is...
It's like
why the black seam?
Oh, okay, because if it's supposed to be a tan and you're giving like the sequin, that does throw it off a tad bit because you're like, oh, well, there's the lines right there. I think I saw where she was going.
I see it.
Like I get it. Kind of feels like it's one of those like beach t-shirts, right? But like,
so Raven Olive fashion photo review.
Oh,
Mhm.
god damn.
Mhm.
We are talking about Black women
But
today.
I can't talk shit because Raja does it too, and I love her.
Well.
Mm.
Raja didn't make a Jack profile that said some bullshit, did she?
I know.
Oh.
Head to toe.
The girls are getting personal today.
Barbafella. Wait a minute. Hold on. Gutter Snipe going. Actually, Gutter Snipe. Wait, hold on. Isn't your birthday today? Y'all, someone remind me. Isn't it Gutter Snipe's birthday today? I want to wish them a happy birthday. Super chat. Thank you, Biomiss Flores. Dear God, is there an opposite version of a shoe? Crap.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
well, yeah, it is. It's a chop.
I wouldn't use skeet because that's that's for good stuff, right? But listen, Gutter Snipe, yes, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, you Gutter Snipe. There you go. That's your jingle, baby. Have a good one. God bless you. Blow out your candles. Drink water. It's hot outside. Ooh, I done paid Zeus my money. I guess I'm watching Jocelyn's Cabaret tonight.
Oh,
I'm this close to reviewing it. Yeah, close, but I can't use any screenshots and naked 24/7.
Baby, demonetization at its finest.
Period. Like it's
just put it on your Patreon specifically. Or
true.
No,
I could do it. I could do Patreon.
Yeah.
It's just every time I did limited monetization. Hey, Jiggly Caliente. Y'all give it up for my sister, Miss Jiggles.
Shut up. I have so many comments about how
Jiggly, I need you up on a panel ASAP immediately for
Philippines.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a lot of questions.
That blue.
We need to talk about some things that happened there. I know my sister came on the last panel, so hopefully if she's by her building this time, I'm playing. We can get you. Gotta start. Thank you for the super chat. Sending y'all, spending it with y'all, BBs. Oh, well, thank you for spending your birthday with us. Feeling
happy
love.
birthday.
Super hugs. Imagine hugs here. We don't like this. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a chop. It's a chop for sure.
I just don't understand.
Sarah Forever. I kind of like this.
You know what? But yeah.
This feels like what Kim Kardashian thought she looked like at the Met.
I don't know about that, but I will say I didn't mind this. I don't mind this look. I think that it's nice. We've seen it before. It wasn't a wow situation. It wasn't like something that's going to really just wow us, because how many renditions have we seen this on each and every franchise already, right? So it's kind of like, okay, I get it. She did it in sequence, and I get the fact that she has, her bathhouse mask on. Baby. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's okay. It's not worth it.
Because Valerie she didn't have hers.
I mean, so far, I feel like it's the most creative out of the ones we've seen, but that's grain of salt there, right?
This is what we witnessed Kelly Roller do. This is the makeup for that, because Kelly had her own situationship with it, and it was very So this is she said a bath mouse. The fact that I'm aware of what
the reference.
I'll be quiet. I was like, oh no, not that I know what that is.
The swinger party realness on the swings. Pretty much.
So innocent.
Yeah. All of that.
Simple and clean.
Yeah, type of one in the comments.
Squeaky clean because she just finished. Never mind. Let's keep going.
Listen. Up next is Punani. I love that we're having this conversation and the person I thought this was kind of cool because the mask itself was painted on in the wig with I was here for the Marge Simpson glory of it all.
Okay. I kind of live.
I can see it as pop art, very much in that element. I was like, oh, she's sick big. I just wanted hip. I did want a little hip.
Yes. I mean, we love everybody with a little something.
Just a little
something. I get it, but I absolutely live. She definitely got my femme queen finger waving at the TV.
Listen, come on. Listen, 10. She's going on the run. Yes,
absolutely.
She's making it to the semis. Listen, that's our babies for France. Look how fast we're moving here, kids. We got a lot to cover in Philippines. I appreciate y'all for being here. Hit that like button, share, subscribe to Valery Vision's page. Give Bleeker a like and some love. Drop a tip in their jars if you feel like it. We appreciate you so much for tuning in today. Now we're gonna head somewhere. Sarah Forever won this episode, by the way. I'm gonna do one of these. Bop. It's Drag Race Mexico.
All right, here we go.
I feel like I just saw the whole episode. Oh my god!
How do I describe? I gotta describe France because it's fine. It's just so sweet. It is so everything's okay. Like Cookie Cunty was the best thing about it for me. I love Keanu, but I was here for Cookie.
It started off with a really big bang, though. It was like,
okay. We were okay. But every episode and
everything was
Ginger was there for a long time, and I was like, "What is going on this Good Sunday?" And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get into it, and they did a mirror reveal this last episode, Bleeker, and I was like, "Girl, what? Oh my god!" Like. But I still like it. It's still nice. I think Nikki looks really good. The judges panel, they actually have good critiques for the most part. It's not a too hobby situation. So, it's so nice. I kind of feel like, oh my God.
I need a little bit, like, just a little bit of drama.
I know they're filming their live finale, which I think is really cool because, they haven't done that yet. So I'm like, okay, that's going to be interesting. Team Kiona all the way. To Mexico, Christian Peralta's race.
Basically.
Like, there is no reason for these babies to be here. Like, Valery, I know you're watching.
Yeah.
Thoughts and concerns before we get to this run.
Not thoughts and concerns.
I just felt like it was definitely giving me Taco Bell non-authentic Mexican food. It just wasn't hitting right. It gave me Taco Bell with the runs. The expectation of what I thought these Mexican queens were going to bring, hence maybe Christian, I just thought it was going to be elevated a little bit more. I'm not going to lie. And Matraca. Matraca I really enjoyed too.
See, that's who I want to win.
I want Matraca to win.
Do you think if they weren't also trying to hit the market of the American audience, it would be better? You don't think so?
I don't even think they're trying to do that.
Yeah, it's wild. It's real, authentic Mexican drag. And it's from different portions and places and cities from Mexico, like how in Philippines there's like different provinces, all that kind of stuff. Same thing here. So it's really on the money. But what Valery's point is that I understand about the Taco Bell runs is that it's like in 1 hour or 50 minutes, we actually get maybe 20 minutes of the workroom and anything there. The entire rest of the 40 something minutes stage. And then some of the critiques, I've been like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
They get personal. Like it feels like you're dragging her for her makeup, but you have all this white in the center of your face, like you just did a line with Scarface or something.
It's giving me everyone is not on the same playing field, which I do not like.
Okay, so a part of me was worried about that because with Valentina, she's still really young as in age-wise. Like I feel like that's a lot.
I enjoy her critiques more so than I do Lolita some of the times, even though they both have favorites and it's clear when they're judging.
Yeah.
Like it's like, obviously they're like this girl. So
I think I guess what I mean when I'm saying that is like, how I guess Brooklyn is the one that I have the most experience watching, so I'll just reference like Brooklyn has a way of like being able to take control of a panel and command a panel in a way. So like I don't know, because I haven't watched, I don't know how the interaction is with her and the contestants versus like her and her own panel.
Well, this is
so what do you think the experience is?
It's two people, not one. So this is Lolita and Valentina both host the show. and they take turns with who is the lead
So these are the
of
two.
the show.
These are the two hosts.
Gotcha.
Lita's in the pink red, and then Valentina's in the sunflower dress.
Mhm.
So there are two hosts on the show. To me, I think that they do great with hosting with each other. I just don't think they do great with judging the contestants.
I mean,
Mhm.
they also have a very clear difference in style too, and that's not saying that either is bad. They have a very clear-cut difference in style
Now,
from what you can
Lolita
see.
has some good days, but it's been a
Yeah.
couple of misses because she's standing
Yeah.
next to the Valentina, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so
exactly.
it's like, oh, I think that would have been pretty for season 1 of Drag Race. Ooh, but
God, this outfit is so fucking good.
she's so
though.
goddamn beautiful. I'm like, Jesus
Gorgeous.
Christ.
She's
Like,
stunning. She is stunning. But I will say, I will give it up to Miss Lolita too, though. She kind of showed up Miss Valentina 1 or 2 episodes.
that first episode, she ate.
Oh,
I see. Okay, I wish queens.
Mom had a whole
that are- I
gown.
wish-
Mom.
You know, I gotta keep it real. Miss Lolita definitely held her ground. She said, "Okay, girl, I'm gonna show you 1 or 2 times, girl."
I think the only thing that I would say is like she doesn't really know her height because of the torso seems a little like swallowing up her neck.
Well, with this,
She looks good as hell, but I'm just saying.
With this outfit, I'm not even. This is just. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you can go in.
I'm all like this. I'm like,
can
you're
go
saying
in.
these things, and I'm like,
No,
I maybe have a different opinion.
If I pulled up a different slide, we probably have another conversation. But yeah, this
this
week
episode,
was-
this specific
Valentina's-
outfit is swallowing her whole.
100%.
I
100% agree.
like swallowing, I would say like chewing at her toes slowly, like Attack on Titan style, like very disgusting. Just I can't stand him, but I'll keep over it. I don't.
Does he have a bow tie, a bolo tie, and another bow tie? Okay.
I don't know. I don't even pay attention, to be honest. I'm just not gonna.
Sometimes it does. I'm gonna be real with Valerie. With the rest of y'all, even in my reactions, y'all have seen my face. I get dazed because I'm like, "Oh, what's happening again?" Okay, got it. Because
it's very much that. It is. Like, I want to get to the point. Like, give me the girls. Give me the girls.
Mm-hmm.
They did a roast this week. It was interesting. The category again is spicy. The category one more time is spicy.
Like, what do they mean by that?
Well,
like, that could just mean anything, right?
Real talk. It could mean anything that you considered spicy. But I will say Madraka looks beautiful.
Yeah, this looks great.
Ova. She looks stunning.
This like feels very iconography, but also sex symbol, like crossover.
It's Baz Luhrmann down with that heart in the center. Very that. It's Romeo.
It's Ova. It's absolutely Ova.
She
and like
her
coat is also reminiscent of those like walls.
Mm-hmm.
It's very royal. It's very
royal.
And the headpiece, all of that, the headpiece, the fit of this outfit, the concept, the coat, the way that it was dragged on the floor, the makeup, the hair choice, everything about Madraka was definitely on point from head to toe. And to me, I think I want her to win the most out of this.
Same.
Yeah, so she's
the
youngest
that
one
nude
too.
illusion was matched, babe.
I just like that she has stories with every one of her outfits, and it comes with some sort of history to it, and very referential.
She's a fashion girl of this season, which there was really no fashions, but if you want to call, if you want to give a girl the title of the season, she is the fashion girl of the season.
That Valerie says that because we're going to get to a slide that proves that point very, very quickly. But it's true. Like every time Valentina sees her, she's like, "You're my fashion girl. So I depend on you to do the right things because you be giving it." Now, Christian Peralta is next. This was La Veneno inspired with the look. Christina.
I'm obsessed with this.
This is the front runner, honey.
Like
this hair, everything. This hair is absolutely everything. The ensemble was really good. It's just, the only problem I had with this is the way, because a lot of the times it's not really what you just have on, you guys. It's also on how you present it and sell it. And to me, when she was walking, it was like, I don't know if it was a lot going on in her bottom
was
area.
moving too much.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but I mean, she was trying to chug this down the runway as best as she could, which is good. But at the end of the day, the way it looks, I mean,
She's
it
probably
looks great.
too self-aware about the horns that she was like tripping
It
herself
was
up on
it
how
was
she
a
was
lot of this was
walking.
happening a lot, but
Yeah.
it was
It
like
was a
what
good
Valery's saying. She was hitting it too hard, and it needed to have
Mhm.
a swish with it. It needed to be smooth because of how
Mhm.
that red with the pants moves. Because it looked kind of clunky to me, but I still thought she was
Yeah.
pretty. Jiggly, as a effing contestant, some of these descriptions they give when they give the list, it's vague and weird, and they leave you to figure it out on your
Right.
own. Like we've heard about for this last season of Drag Race, where they told the girls to do one thing, and then RuPaul says a full fucking sentence of nonsense, and you're like, well, what
Yeah.
does that mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
100%.
like we want you to be it and feel how in the where and the now.
But you didn't do
Get it?
why, and that's why you're in the bottom this week. You didn't do why.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted a very lateral performance, and you were giving something very vertical. You could try diagonal. It's like, okay,
We
what does
asked
that
for
mean?
horizontal.
What does this mean?
I can see Michelle. Oh, wait till you see Michelle for Down Under, Bleeker. Wait till you see this lady.
Oh.
I have been laughing for the longest of times. So here comes the non-fashion. Regina Voce.
Drag her. Yeah.
Girl, what?
Drag her.
I am begging, if you have a short torso or you are a shorter person and you want to do drag, I am begging you to figure out your center measurements. It is
Drag her.
going to eat you alive if you don't.
Drag her.
Please.
But this is the problem. She looks like she's about to work the corner in Reno 911, and Niecy Nash's character about to roll up there with Lieutenant Dangle
Drag
and
her. Yeah.
book her ass. This is giving me all kinds of the wrong side.
And what is
Oh.
what, is she a pep? This is her pepper stem,
Not the
but it's
one.
on her
Yes.
skin.
Yeah.
But it's on her skin.
Yes. Yes.
Why
Drag
not paint yourself red then?
Oh,
Drag her. Yeah.
And you didn't even have to do your mug red. It's literally on your shoulder. You just had to paint here. Either that or put the fabric all the way. I don't understand.
like Bleeker, get off of her. Get off of her, Bleeker. Get off.
Like, ma'am, and then the little harnesses and the little chains and stuff that don't really match, but you did it because you got
It's
these earrings that you really like and you think it'll match.
costumey earrings with the look.
I don't.
Hey.
Drag her. Yeah.
But you know what? Her eye makeup is lovely.
It is.
Drag her. Yeah.
Head to toe chop.
I will not disagree with any of those statements, actually.
Drag her. Yeah.
I think that I didn't like the fact that I can see her black bra underneath this ensemble. I didn't think that the fit of this was nice on her body. I didn't like the fact that her train didn't touch the floor. I didn't like the fact that the train wasn't as extravagant as I needed it to be.
Very
It just was
small.
wrong. Yeah, it was just it was wrong. It was
Like-
yeah, that exactly. It just didn't hit the floor. It just was wrong. And then the accessories were just cheap. The hair, I don't know. I don't know.
Head to toe chop.
The small little biscuit shoe.
Drag her. Yeah.
It's the
Listen.
stem, though. It's the stem that's the biggest crime because it's just such an afterthought. It's like dee dee dee.
Yeah. Yeah, Charles, I didn't like anything. I didn't like anything about it. Yeah, I didn't like anything about this look.
Like,
I like-
from
You know,
from
I
the
did.
neck
I
up.
like the color red. I did like the color red. I did like the. I
Oh.
do.
Val's getting her first disclaimer. I love it. Val got her first disclaimer, everybody. Listen, I like the color red too. It's still a chop. We got to move on, Regina. I'm sorry, baby. We're going to get off your neck. I know you can handle it. It's thick. Let's continue.
Oh.
Head to toe chop.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Galavero. It's a no.
Why?
It's Asha's. I just see season 9 all over again, and I even All Stars.
So, in an outfit where the orange bit is towards the bottom, why would you put orange hair at the top?
Drag her. Yeah.
It doesn't fit. It
Yeah. Like this would look great on somebody who had like a fuller figure. So if she had like
A
maybe
wider body.
yeah, padded herself up or something, or it had been tailored in, and the wig had been red.
I don't know. It looks like a fruit roll-up.
But if you also, again, if you have a high neckline, you can't have a necklace that covers your whole chest.
Yeah. Okay. So the fit of this is definitely not correct. If the hair had little bits of red to make it more look like flames, I can understand it. Maybe red highlights. It would have been great. Incorporate a red situation in there somewhere. The makeup, okay, lots of blush. She loves blush. She loves blush, and
Candy.
yeah, she was definitely giving you a blush queen. She definitely was giving you a candy set. But if this was just tailored better, and if she took off that necklace, it would have been a completely different look. And if that hair wasn't falling apart at every angle while she was walking, I mean, it would have been better.
To me, it's the dress doesn't fit. It looks loose, and so it's giving just like a long. It looks costumey too, and when she was walking, the wig
I swear to God, right now, literally, y'all, I think we are going through an aftershock.
Oh goodness!
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm tripping. Hold on.
The whole entire time I was in LA, I never felt a damn quake.
Oh no! Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
All right, Valery Vision is still here.
He's screaming no, and then we're good. No. You're like, I'm in danger. We're fine.
We're fine. Everything's falling. Did you get your suitcase? Because we have to get out of here quickly. Please panic, but don't.
I know, but please don't. Okay, so we're good. Tip me. So
listen. So what helped Valery out? Tip the baby.
We must airlift Valery out, please.
Mamu-chan woke up because Valery was shaking. Tip me too. No,
y'all got hurricanes. I know right now. I'm not even joking. Literally, it's a fucking hurricane thing
normally
going on.
We would get it.
Yeah,
like
I'm in Vegas.
Houston's very hurricane center, so y'all having a hurricane is the gag. Like, wow.
Don't be railing in on us, Mr. 105 degrees right now, and we live in happy and
it was actually 100 and it was 106 today. I was like, wow, y'all got hurricanes and earthquakes. Listen, I'm just saying we're changing weather. I need y'all to take the heat back, Vegas.
No, we need a break.
No, we don't need that. We don't need no hurricane. This is the first hurricane ever that happened.
Do you know how little California and Nevada cares about the hurricane? They're like, we're throwing a hurricane party. You're invited. I'm like, what? Okay.
Oh yeah, totally.
107. Are you serious? Feels like 114.
Damn.
That's why my AC is going through it right now. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Not Hillary done shook
the table. Okay, that's what she basically did. Ace, are you okay? Talking to my dog.
Every time I see Hillary, I think when the rain falls down. That's it.
Only people would know. Only
I don't want to. We sing so well. I don't want you to get.
I know that one part, and that's it. Like,
let it wash away the sad. I'm white. I can do it. It's fine. I wanna get the thunder. I wanna see.
Now do Miley Cyrus. No, we're not going to do a white jukebox today. Hold on.
I baby like a wrecking ball.
Okay, Bio Miss Flores, thank you, baby. I missed this. Maddie, when you get on the show, Miss No Chocolate and Rice is gonna be mad at you. LOL. Hit her again. Hit her for me in my Mimi voice. Wait, Miss No Chocolate and Rice?
Where? What happened? I'm not confused. What's the reference?
Oh, you talking about Raven and her Jack profile because she said that's what she doesn't want. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That was on her profile. She said, I don't want no chocolate or rice. I was like, well,
is that what she said? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, face picture, baby.
Hold on. This is the picture for the Jack profile.
Wow, I did not know that. But
Mhm.
Proud
Back
as
it's
hell.
definitely old. It's old though. It's like
Oh,
when
yeah.
Jack was like back of the gap with it before we had a little whatever it is now, purple and red and all that stuff. But it's people screenshotted those things. She was on the show around that time, so doop, 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 doop. But she's changed because she's black now. Lady Caro is next. Need my glasses. Say working for me.
Again, but is there a reveal of this?
There is. I just
No,
wanted to show the
Perfect.
process of her falling first.
Oh.
She fell, okay, and
Like
then
a
she died.
purposeful acting for
yeah,
Yeah.
purposely acting.
Oh.
She got up and it was Dragula.
Yeah,
It's
best
great.
the best she's ever looked.
But
The best she's ever looked. To me, I think she's amazing.
If only Bleeker knew. I have to agree. This was her best runway of the season.
Yeah.
I enjoy this. I mean, I don't know what she looks like on the regular, but I enjoy this. My only real nitpick would be to have a red glove instead, but that's if I'm really
No.
digging
The
it.
glove was sickening.
Because that's
Like
the
the
blood.
black?
That emphasized the blood and the hand because it had all the went through the nails.
It had the
Maybe
red diamonds all over it. The red rhinestones.
Yeah.
It was not. It was good.
Stop. Gingivitis. I would say dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Oh my goodness, we're not talking about season, and it's cold outside. Damn you! It's in my head now.
You're welcome.
Do I care about the rest of this? No.
No, honestly, no. It was everything else was just
Christian won, and then
the Christian one.
Once again, Regina's like, "Damn, I did the best, but my runway was trash." Because Valentina's not giving her no wins because she's tagged.
Not at all.
Like, she said, "The girl's gonna look good if I'm gonna cry."
Okay, she said, "I'm gonna have a good one."
She's like, "That's like gonna be season 5 all over again."
Did you guys agree with Christian winning this episode?
I
thought
I kind of didn't think she was going to. I thought maybe she'd be close to, but I definitely figured I don't know how to pronounce her name. I don't want to mess it up, but
okay, Val, hear me out on this one because I was
because keep in mind, you guys, audience that's listening, the challenge for the Maxi challenge was a comedy
roast.
Was a comedy sketch roast, so you had to do really good in that aspect, right? And then you have to take in the fashion runway into consideration,
which has never been the main score in the point system. It's never been the higher score unless it's a ball. But they more score the outfit you created with the higher markings there. See,
right.
That's why I was like, even though Regina looked a fool, she was the funniest one to me. And so I was like, so are we not going to reward that? And this has happened consistently throughout the season. Like someone will do really well in the challenge, and then all of a sudden the runway is not there, and then nope, we're gonna give it to her. It's like, okay, so I don't know. It's just really frustrating.
Yeah, but I will say though, to me, the reason why I asked you guys because it was a lot of different people's opinions on if she should have won or not. So after really looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, but Christian really did not bad in the main challenge. I thought she really incorporated her lifestyle, the way who she is as a person and as a queen, as her family, and it was relatable to obviously someone on the panel as well. And it was a different outlook on what it is and people and the jokes that people talk about her and her family. So I understood.
Bring up her not doing oh no, I'm about to have a bad day, and then all of a sudden without having any material to even present to show, Valentina and Lolita, come here. It's okay. She doesn't need a hug. She's doing quite well in life. This is their pan, Bleeker. They're married to a woman and have a child, mind you, and they do drag. Christian is drag, right?
Oh yeah, Christian. Yeah, he's in a heterosexual relationship with a cis woman as a child.
The entire season, it's been my wife and kids. I thought I was watching Damon Wayans and Tisha Campbell having a reboot all over again. No shade, okay? And so I'm not mad that that's his set, but the fact Oscar's I can relate. I'm like, motherfucker, you've been here for how many weeks, and we already knew this. What do you mean you can? I just thought that was crazy to me. So I'm like, yay, Christian. If you win the season, I'm still gonna be like, you that girl. But I don't know. I just feel no leaps and bounds. It feels very Espana for me right now.
I don't like when a season leans too far into a contestant. Like, throw me off their scent. Unless they're like going
Sasha
above
Colby.
and beyond everyone. That's what I'm saying. Baby, you remember when we were talking about the announcement of things? I was like, well, everybody pack it up. If I saw Sasha Colby walk in, I wouldn't even unpack my bags. I wouldn't even get into drag.
And my whole thing was,
can I get on
she's
next
gonna
season?
have to somebody's gonna have to eat her in something. I said
Mhm.
that she's the benchmark. So if someone can get close to it, here we go. Anitra was right there. So it was like, okay, we have a show. Mistress was hella entertaining. There,
Yeah.
Lux, see you next Tuesday. Yeah, that's my bitch. I love her. It was an interesting, it was a nice little run. It's just,
it was a nice little run, and you needed all those personalities to make it a good season, which is what Philippines has as well, because those personalities are crazy, right? Which I'm living. But hold on. Before that,
okay, go back. I'm sorry.
But before that, and I just wanted to go back into what we were saying about Mexico, right? We were saying that technically, when you really think about it and you break it down, how many people are left in this competition right now before they got eliminated? It was 3, 4, 5 people, right? It was 5 people left in this competition. How many people on this runway actually had good ensemble runways looks?
2.
It was Matraca,
And
Christian, and no shade. I'm gonna give it to Miss
Gala.
No. The one with the blood. Miss
Lady Caro.
Lady Kettle. Because Lady Kettle was really, really good to me.
I agree.
So a 3 out of 5 runways technically isn't a bad thing if you have majority of the cast still doing good runways. Did I expect it to be more elevated? Honestly, Matraca definitely fucking killed it, knocked it out of the ballpark. I can see these looks being on a regular season of US Drag Race. You know what I'm saying? Matraca's, yeah.
And that's part of the problem.
You know what I'm saying? No, so with saying that, I'm like, are we kind of a little bit being too harsh? Like, in retrospect now, like, are we being a little bit too harsh on the Mexican franchise? Is it because we're not getting enough of the drama and the pizzazz that other seasons and other franchises are giving us right now? Hence,
It's that.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
it's
what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think in a way the other parts of the franchise, the other locations of the franchise have already like kind of bled dry a lot of the challenges. So by the time you get to certain franchise seasons, you're like, okay, I already have all this other knowledge. Like it's just human nature to like compare to other queens that have been on the show. I try not to do that, but like if that's human nature, right? You're going to base it off of what you've already seen.
They do that even here.
And it ends up harsher as you get further into the content.
Well, the thing is that I don't want to say that I'm harsher because we've already done Drag Race so many times, but yes, expectations are a little bit above because we've had so many blueprints. At the same time, I went into this like I do any other international season and understanding this is not USA. This is Mexico. This is Philippines. The problem is, and this is where I was with Down Under season 1. If the beginning for the first season is not that girl, it's like, do you have expectations that are higher for season 2 if they even get them? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for me, if they get season 2, there just needs to be a couple of changes. The set's great. It's a beautiful set. Everything's great there. Keep Valentina Lolita. Get the jitters out a little bit. Change up a couple people on the panel a little bit, but casting needs to be there needs to be ranges. Like
that's where I think it kind of didn't really hit to me where the casting was, because you didn't have these different type of personalities that these other franchises are giving us right now simultaneously during this season. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, like we have France, we have Philippines, we have Mexico, we're going into Brazil. Like we're seeing so many different personalities that are like ups and downs, and you can tell like, okay, villain, good girl, bad girl, you know what I'm saying? And I think that we're just not getting that. And
Yeah.
And they won't let them be. Like
Right.
Rahina wants to be the villain. I want her to be the villain. They keep on cutting it, and now we're back to okay, it's fine. Christian being the Top Gun. Even then, I treat you girls like you're my sisters and my. It's like someone's got to be an ass the whole way through. Someone's got to be the dope the whole way through, and that's fine. Sometimes it just they're great people. God bless all these folks. I'm not saying hateful. It just doesn't feel like Valery is saying, like we're all saying here. There's no changes. There's no levels.
There's no real variation.
It's
And
mono.
in a way, you are competing with the other franchises because there are other personalities people could be watching.
Because you want to go, oh, I can't wait to see what Jade does this next episode. I can't wait to see, bitch, if captivating Black is gonna do something crazy. Like you start to name queens and go, oh, what's gonna happen next? And this wasn't for me here. I was like, no. I wanted to see what Matraka was gonna wear on the runway. That was me.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to put that out there. Like, okay, well, maybe are we kind of like, or are we not? To me, I had to like go back a little bit and say, okay, wait.
I always have to think of
about
it
it because I'm comparing it with other franchises, you know, because at that point, that's just for me what it is. I'm comparing it. I'm really comparing it to the drama and the personalities of other franchises compared to what I'm seeing in Mexico. And should I be doing that? Like, is the question like, should we be doing that? Is the question, you know?
You have to think of it in a layered way, just like anything else, right? Like, first you have to come into play of like, okay, drag in general has been around for a really long time. So there's that building block. And then on top of that, you also have the franchise has absolutely been around for a really long time. So there's already a certain standard that they're at on those bases already. So on top of that, you have to, like Jiggly said, like they have to overcome any cultural differences they have coming from an American franchise that's trying to expand outward, that may not necessarily with the actual executives know how to incorporate the fan base they already have into this new segment of it. And it's like, that's so many layers to have to like work with being on said show. And you have to kind of remember that. You're like, oh wait, I shouldn't be so like dug in and harsh on it because this is the first season of Mexico and this is like the first round that they're getting to do that. And you have to kind of remind yourself like, okay, although there are all these things, we shouldn't be putting it all on them. It should only be like, okay, as long as they have the basis. I always say when I'm watching these things is like, as long as you can do at least 2 of the 3 things where you can do hair, makeup, or make your own outfit, as long as you can do 2 out of those 3 things, you're on the platform, you know, rightfully so, and you're there and you're doing what you can. And I'm just expecting you to continue to grow as the season goes on, instead of doing a comparison. But we're all naturally there putting in the comparison, right? Like we're not trying to, but it happens.
And I'm sorry for like, you know, I'm a conversationalist. I
No,
love
you're good.
Deep conversations about stuff. So it's just like the reason why I like to pinpoint stuff is just to start conversations and really get other people's minds thinking like, damn, are we really doing that? Like, should we be even actually comparing these other franchises? Because technically, like what they're giving us is kind of like if you put it just on separately and by itself, it's okay. It's just not as entertaining to what we're used to. You know what I'm saying? And what even Jiggly in the comments said, like the cultural differences plays a big part into, you know, what is entertaining to you as viewers, you know? So I don't know.
But that's just for me, that's when you start comparing though, because if it's not entertaining, you then have to go back to the baseboard and go, well, what was good to me and what do I like? So I think it's natural that we compare things and all that, and it's fine that we do it. I also have I don't have expectations because it's the first season and they're just trying to make this into something entertaining.
The formula and the challenges given, I don't think should be held against the drag performance.
That part. So I'm annoyed by the season, but if they had a season 2, I'd be back. I'd try it again.
Yeah, me too. I would give it another round, and that's if that other round isn't
right. Because I'll say this: season 2 of Down Under saved it. I was like, oh, I can do this, but 3. I might be out again. It's like you can't have two people on the show actually making this entertaining.
Right.
Okay, Mamu, I'm gonna have to put you down, son, because you're starting to get a little crazy, and now you're eating things. Okay, say bye to Mamu. Say bye, bye everybody. Daddy's being a jerk. Yeah, you eating my microphone. Okay, listen, let's get to Drag Race Philippines, shall we?
Yeah.
And Bleeker, you've seen this episode, so you already know what's up. I am just going to let it play as we talk about it here because a lot has happened. Valerie joined me for that review. Hold on, dude. That was fast. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. So many, like,
it's a lot. It was a lot.
I still think about, that's one thing about Philippines I got to give it up to. I still think about the show days afterwards. Like, girl, she said that. Oh, that happened.
Yeah.
Well, what's going to happen next week?
They read each other.
Read.
And not just one, not just two, but multiple people on that season. And I'm that's what we, let's just be real. That's what we have. That's why season 2, 3, and 4 were just so, that's what sparked this phenomenon of Drag Race, is because we got those interior illusion lounge moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was. The dramatic, exactly, Jiggly. Like, the dramaticness of it all was just so goddamn good.
I
and
mean,
I'm here for it.
Jiggly on this panel making faces when they keep on cutting to her when she's looking at somebody crazy, and I keep on catching them shots. Yes,
Okay.
I caught one today.
That little lip purse.
It especially if she has her hands together. It's the funniest thing because she wants to do. I see you, Jiggly. You need to be doing this. It's like, yes, keep staring. Dee Dee, you're messy. Cat, you're also messy. Y'all both messy hoes. I love you both though for not what you did, Cat, but on the show, you're entertaining as hell. I have to.
But I enjoy Cat owning up to the fact that she's a messy bitch. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
I don't like when people do not smile in my face and do all this other stuff. Tell me how you feel so I can conduct you accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, girl. You own it and I feel it. But that's just my take on it.
It's Dee Dee going, Verushka, don't you have issues with Cat? Like, not you, like, completely deflected that to Verushka. I love it though.
Oh, that was so good. It was
look
so
at Cat. Like,
that whole table was just a series of looks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
It was the subliminals of everything at that table. It was the subliminals and just the nuances.
Like those telepathic messages of like,
Look, Jade and Dee Dee looking up in the air at the same God. Okay, do you hear me?
They're like, I'm not hearing anything. Y'all see that up there?
I don't want to hear none of this. I won't participate.
Okay, and then also, hold on, before we even get into this episode, I wanted to even say on my channel as well, this is a Drag Race reality TV show competition. This is just a freaking show. So when we are saying that these people are acting these certain ways and being the villain in this episode and that episode, doesn't mean that these are how they are as individuals as a whole in person reality, right? Like they might be just giving this because they are trying to get the moment for the TV. That's just what it is. I'm not saying that that's how they are personally.
But if you're in drag culture, I feel like this is kind of like the norm. If you're walking through drag, like any sort of back room, you're gonna hear this kind of like.
Oh, when I was getting dressed, and I have literally Nicole Paige Brooks and Shauna Brooks sitting right next to me, cutting the fuck up. Oh, I'm trying to put a nail on and my lash and my wig at the same time, and Honey's getting her vocals together. And then Olivia Lux comes in. She doesn't even recognize me, and Geesh keeps talking to me. Hey, can you do this? Can you hold this for me? And we're just talking for a second. She goes, Matty? Meanwhile, you had 2 minutes, Matty. I'm sorry, Pizza. Like, it's a lot, but at the same time, like Valerie is saying, and I do agree with this in a big sense because I've met a lot of these girls off camera.
Right.
It's TV. Like when I go in, I'm only going in on the show. I don't go on what they do at home unless, well,
We
it
don't
gets
know
brought to
them.
our table.
Right. Unless it's starting to become present after the, whatever, I get it.
Yeah, then we can have those conversations. But what I see on my TV does not reflect into my opinion of their personal life here on this platform, on Valery's platform, on
Right.
Bleeker's platforms, shoulders, knees and toes. Okay.
And we do not recommend anyone going to anyone's other platforms to spread hate or anything like that.
This a disclaimer. Boom, 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 boom. I need to do a remix with Cozy to that. This a disclaimer. That would actually be fun. I mean, I already remixed.
America, we have a disclaimer.
I did remix the intro music to that for my performance, though. And I already knew my next song is going to be a Toni Braxton. Anywho, it's all this drama. We already know what's up. We've been through this world before. Dee Dee and Cat do not like each other. Maybe one more than the other. Maybe one more aware than the other of what's going on. But a lot of this, and Valerie, I know you could agree with here, is that Dee Dee does the thing of spreading stuff and then walking away from it and not. Like, you even put others in front of you through your own like troubles with Cat, and I clocked that this episode. And Verushka likes and wants to be the center of attention, which I don't mind, but it's now starting to be like, okay, girl, you about to pull other people's problems into this mix, and we haven't gotten to you all the way yet. Now, RuPaul,
are you okay? I literally texted Matty. I was like, Ruth's teleprompter reading is special.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
They had Nana out too late. She was doing her ADR too long.
Oh shit.
It's a lot. And I love her, but
poor thing was tired by the time she got to the stage.
She's like, hello everyone. No, hello everyone.
And then her eyes just die inside.
If that one eyebrow goes up, that's how you know Rue is tired, because it's like that one just goes right up real quick. Like, oh, it's okay. Good for you, Rue. I know you got all these. She's executive producing all this, so you're getting your good money.
Listen, she's making sure she's got tabs on every single one of these. That's
Sasha Fisher, thank you for the super chat saying, hey, before I go to work the world, enjoy. I had a good time when I went there. I had a good time. So I hope you got some good seats. They may call you on stage, baby. So stretch a little bit, okay? You'll either be dancing with Sasha or Laganja. Choose wisely.
Oh, yes. Enjoy yourself, Sasha.
I wanted silence while RuPaul left the stage. Sorry. Okay. I'm glad everybody on mute.
Got the memo? Yeah, everyone got the memo.
Oh, please, Houston, don't mess it up for my
I didn't want her to yell at me, I wanted to make sure she was able to get off, personal time.
I got to move forward here because this was great. The challenge was them having to design outfits based off of holidays in the Philippines, and they had to work in teams that were assigned by Matilda. The twist is they're actually rivals, and it has to be a who wore it better. Project Runway did this a lot. Ooh, I need to finish the new season of Project Runway. I'm behind. Okay, sorry, got off topic. I found out a lot of stuff about this lady that's not good.
I mean,
I found out Bleeker here, to give you a quick run through. She did a Wakanda Forever themed wedding and had Filipinos dressed in blackface and Indian attire. African attire.
Can I say that as I was watching this episode, she gave me that vibe. So thank you for confirming that for me.
I can't wait to get to that trash comment and how that made you feel.
That's what gave me the vibe.
I have a question for that too.
Yeah, because did you hear that stuff with Eva and all that came out about it too? I was like,
what do you mean? What?
So apparently, Raho, Eva LaQueen from the previous season, Marina, and others went out to eat, and that lady was with them, and that word trash came up, and she was talking to Eva kind of crazy, like she already has a bad rep with the girls from season 1, so it was weird to see her on this season. That part. She had said some things. She had a couple of opinions that were really not nice. But yes. Valerie, were you saying something?
Yeah. So I wanted to even go back to just like her and what she did and stuff. And Jiggly, you can even probably give better insight with this, or people in the Philippines that are watching your channel right now in the comments. Do people know how offensive their actions or statements are when they are doing certain things that can be offensive to different races and cultures? Like, or are they really just oblivious
I
to
feel
it?
like it depends on the person.
And that's what I'm saying. So does she know, this woman here, I forgot her name, does she know that
Tesla something. Tesla. We'll call her Tesla.
does she know? Because I've ran into people that really truly, I would think, like, do not understand what they say and do can be offensive, and people have to have a full sit down and make them really try to understand. They would be very hesitant at first to be like, no, but that's not what I mean. But no, that's not what we're saying. We're saying that this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like I don't know how to speak on it culturally. Like
right.
that's the only
Well,
way I can really speak on it is like everybody's different, every knowledge is different, but like each culture also has only so much knowledge or access to certain knowledges or even know to look for said things. So it's like where's the
well,
line of like what they know and don't know?
well, from what I know, it is intention is key, but also it is not that big of a deal in general that they would do blackface in certain situations like that. And normally it's not really called to the attention, especially if it's not really shown outside of where they're at. But at the same time, you know, it is still something that not everybody who is part of the community is flying with, especially because there are dark-skinned Filipinos out there. And it's like, that's not okay. So, oh, here we go. This is one of my babies who's in my Filipino reviews here. Mostly the younger generation are more informed in those things.
That's what
Because
kinda where I
it's
was
also
thinking.
Christian based too out there, if I remember correctly. Like 90% of the
It's
nation
very
is very
religious.
conservative.
Very religious out there, for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm like, yes, we might read, and we might not even read. We speak facts and what's truly appropriate to do and say, right? But at the same time, our Western values and what we think about certain things, or even wherever else, do people in other countries know how harmful those actions and words are? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jiggly has said that what I was kind of thinking that it was
Okay,
gonna be. Yeah, Philippines isn't educated on Western racial issues.
And feel they've turned a blind eye on colorism. I've seen it happen. I mean, I got attacked for calling out Sharon, winner of season 2 of Espana, who did blackface, but then I was told it was for a show. They were doing Diana Ross. It wasn't being disrespectful. And I'm having to explain to people, while I get that, like, that image is still out there, and that is something that affects people. I'm not even the darkest black person in the room. I'm quite bright. So I even know my own light skin privilege that comes into play with certain things, which that gets into another level of colorism.
Baby, that's a different, because like, let's just say, even in the Mexican culture, like, there are my aunt is like darker skinned, a Mexican, and I am fairly lighter skinned. So it's like, it's so many, it's really it's a layered conversation.
And it's one that we try to always be like, we're not coming at you incorrectly. But then when you get so much pushback on something, that's where people get frustrated, because it's like, I presented the point quite well and it makes a whole lot of sense. Trust me. So there shouldn't be questions about it. Like, I get the whole conversation. Oh, well, what they did, the blonde wigs and this, that, honey, it's a completely different story when you're, you know, a marginalized community, as well as, you know, a minority, in situations where you have to assimilate and sort of code switch. That's another word that y'all learned recently, about having to deal with people in environments that involve money and power. So it's a lot, but, you know, hey, you know, glad we had this conversation. I appreciate everyone's point of view on this. I don't like this bitch. I don't see her. It's their comments alone were gross, but then you find out later, like, oh, you're a terrible person.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Let's do Valentine's. Captivating Cat and Dee Dee Marie Holiday.
Okay. Dee Dee slayed Cat in this.
Agree.
Cat's outfit didn't fit her right. The waist was way bigger than what her true waistline is. It didn't accentuate her body as good as Miss Dee Dee's. And yeah, it just looked better.
I just hate the shoes on Dee Dee. That's my only issue.
Yeah.
It's Valentine's.
Do you think that if the laces were a different color,
No, it's a
you would
gold.
like it
It's a
more?
gold boot. It's like a whole entire gold boot. That's my
Oh,
issue.
wait.
Yeah.
It looked like laces. Oh,
I mean, there's laces, but it's a whole gold boot,
underneath.
so,
Yeah, I
yeah.
thought it was just the tights underneath. But you're
Because she
right.
did the white with the red, and we're doing like Valentine's.
Yeah,
She's
then
low
why
key.
the gold?
Yeah, she's giving me low key side bouquet you'd find in some sort of like, you know, you trying to do something for your wife or your kids or something. You see the guy with the truck with all those bouquets for $40, you know, with stuff got spiders in there and shit. That's what I thought.
Yeah, maybe if it was like a red boot with white laces.
Hello, Brenna from
or-
Galveston, 40 minutes away from me. How you doing, sister? That water's nasty, but God bless you in Galveston. She know where she live. It's okay. We still go to the beach.
Anybody in
go.
Galveston who is defending their beaches is in denial.
That's the Gulf of Mexico, boo boo. You already know what's up. Okay, it's gonna be sharks and condoms. All right, listen.
Haven't seen the bottom of that ocean in decades.
Don't open your eyes underwater.
Don't open. I can't.
Like the worst.
No, you accidentally swallow that water, go to the hospital immediately.
Like legit. Like you're gonna need to go to the doctor.
There's so much trash.
Because I cut my leg one time at that beach. Oh, I had to go to the hospital. They were worried. Like it was super infected. It's that gross. But no, it's still fun to go over there. You know, it's just not the best. Anywho, I'm talking about poop and cats in front of me. Color match? All right, listen. Yeah, cat. I think the face is pretty. I wasn't a fan of the look. Yeah,
100%.
Birthday. Verushka levels in Arizona Brandy.
I'm gonna say this. I felt like Verushka pinned and got everything that was there and just created something. Did it look good on her? Yeah, it was cute. It was nice. Her mug was right. The hair was good, but everything that they had, she used. And there's a difference of being just, maybe less is a little more. And it could have been just toned down a little bit for me, in my opinion. Now, as far as Miss, what is this one again?
This is Arizona Brandy.
Arizona Brandy.
Arizona box wine with this body.
You leave her alone.
Girl, this is giving juice box shape.
No, but some of us are shaped like squares.
But mind you, it's still not if you can create a body with pads, though.
I'm trying to help her. Quit stabbing her.
But I will say that this still read birthday to me. I don't know why people keep on saying that it just was not birthday to me. I got birthday from it. Like, what else did she need? What else does she need besides like a banner saying happy birthday?
I mean, it's true. Verushka took all the items in the box. So there you go. It's 100%. Like not the birthday theme is red and wild. But I like Verushka's cape. I didn't like the skirt or the bodice whatsoever. I thought the hair was great with the accoutrements up top.
I agree with Valerie though. It's so much.
Yeah.
But
like
Arizona
edit just a little bit. Like Arizona, I don't think has enough. Like it's there. I can see what it is. I can see what the message is. It's very, very clear. But for me, I would rather you have like one less thing than have all of the things on you, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to see you stacking like 1,000 different things onto yourself just to say that you used them. Like, where's the purpose on certain things on here on this outfit?
There are two different ladies that shopped at the Dollar Tree in the birthday section. Verushka had money and Arizona had to work with what she got. That is what this is giving.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, I went to the cheap place and got all this stuff. Meanwhile, Arizona, whoo, girl, I don't know how I made it happen, but look what we got.
At what point would you not say, "Hey, can I at least have some stuff? Like, can I have some stuff?"
And she wants to like sleep with her, so she's.
That's
Oh,
what
actually, Bleeker, she did ask. Verushka tried to help her, and Arizona was like, "I didn't like any of her ideas." So technically, Verushka even wanted to give her stuff. So I will say that. We gotta keep it 1 up though.
Yeah. So who would? So in. Okay. So let's just call it. Who is better?
Verushka.
Verushka by a hair
Default.
for me. Yeah.
For me, it's by
Oh,
default.
okay. Okay.
This is actually birthday, and I see we can say birthday, but this is giving party. This could low-key be an office
Somebody
party.
said it for me. It gives quinceañera couture gone wrong. That's exactly what I was thinking. Thank you.
Are you talking about Verushka?
Yes, it's like a
It needs a whole
quinceañera.
gown for
I mean,
quinceañera, though.
you do realize a quinceañera is a birthday. Like,
That
Yeah.
I'm aware. Wasn't disagreeing. I was saying that's exactly what I was thinking.
But
Yeah,
it needs to be a
Don't
full
make me
gown,
play
though,
you.
if it's going to give quinceañera.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
it needs to be
yeah,
the-
no.
Like a
It
whole.
specifically feels like quinceañera.
'Cause,
Yeah.
baby, when I worked at the gallery, honey, them girls would come in there in them giant ball gowns
Oh
with their whole
man.
party.
I
Uh-huh.
worked across the mall from one of those stores.
Uh-huh, all of that.
Thousands of dollars.
And I would just be
It's
like this
so
the whole time. I'm
wild.
like, yes, ma'am, you better push through 15.
They all looks good too. Like I'm always like, look at them. They look like little cake topper. Look at them princesses.
It's just
Yeah.
really cool to see.
And then let's just be real. How many items that we purchase for a birthday to decorate that we can use for New Year's or
Me.
a party or a barbecue or you know what I'm saying?
I do it all
Always
the time.
reuse them decorations.
I
So
do it
you
all
know
the
what I'm
time.
saying? Besides the lettering that says happy birthday, bitch, we would use those plastic cups, those plastic plates, those table settings and everything in between. Like, I don't understand that. That's why I was like, it still gives birthday to me.
One looks like a kid's party centerpiece, and the other one looks like she stole all the ribbons of someone's Christmas present.
Oh.
Listen, this is Halloween.
That's true. I
might
mean,
watch that later.
One is like stripper coming out of the birthday cake, and the other's pageant.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're moving forward from these two
Yeah.
blondes. She looks like she's going to give a speech. Absolutely.
Ava Perón.
Oh, this wig.
I don't know. That wig was horrid.
Yeah. It's
not
like the
right.
netting. Is the netting still on it? That's why I was looking at
It was so harsh.
it.
And I get that the lighting is doing them dirty because I don't know who decided that overhead lighting as the main portion of the lighting was a good
And I
idea,
asked
but
Jiggly. She verified there is overhead lighting.
I
so that's
knew
why-
it.
and
Oh.
Girl, why? Like it looks cool sometimes, but then when it gets to like the judges panel, everybody looks washed out for some reason. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I want to change the tone on my TV.
It just gave me like the poodle from All Dogs Go to Heaven. I just don't.
Oh, what an foul
Don't
great
you-
reference. Oh, I got that again. Oh, that's such a sad movie. Oh,
I love it. I love it.
bitch, I used to watch that over. Me and my brother would literally watch that like VHS. I know y'all didn't know what that was
I
yesterday.
swear to God, if you get talking about this movie and I cry right now, I'm gonna be so upset.
I watched it the other day.
It's so good.
It's so good. But
Like
it's so
that. We're back. Cat. What is it? Cats don't dance.
And then when he came back to the bed and told her oh no, I don't want to cry.
that was like the golden age of great cartoon movies. that
Like
some
when
of
they
y'all
hand animated
never
shit.
have. You will never know those days.
Yeah.
Okay, Fiesta, Tiny Deluxe, and Hanabeshi are next.
Tiny ate her the fuck up. I'm sorry.
The fuck?
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
For the category, for the category they're in,
out.
for the
Get
category they're in. Think about
No.
it. For the
No, don't
category
even-
that they're in. I'm sorry. I knew this would be controversial. I knew this would be controversial. I knew this would be controversial. Listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
Listen to me.
No.
Oh, it's not working. It's not working.
It wasn't a question. It wasn't.
I'm knocking things over.
It wasn't.
Oh my God.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's fine. But you gotta hear me out. You have to hear me
We
out.
are moving on. We are, this is not even a discussion. This
It is though.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Wow.
Okay.
A panel that says we're gonna discuss each other's
Okay.
opinions.
Okay,
and
go ahead.
respect each other's
Okay.
opinions.
Go ahead.
Bleeker,
Hold on.
I gotta hear it.
I'm gonna get a I'm gonna get a refreshment break. Hold on, I'm gonna go get my
Please.
my vanilla Coke. Hold on.
Valery, and I'm gonna make Valery listen to me. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. You think I won't? So, anyways, you having a good day, Matty?
Oh my
Having a
God.
good day.
I can't. Bleeker said, no, I'm going to get this opinion out, bitch. Okay, listen.
Okay.
What about it?
For the specific category they had,
Tiny.
this screams
Valery.
fiesta to me.
Oh God. Valerie said she is vanilla Coke.
You know what?
You're right. She does have the same color tone here with the fucking dress as vanilla Coke. You're right.
Honey,
It's
I
all
would've
blending
said
in.
a Trader Joe's shopping
It's
bag.
pretty. I didn't say
Period.
it's ugly. I'm just saying for the challenge. It's beautiful. It's
So it's a pretty
beautiful for
dress.
this
Well, in the
category.
front.
It's beautiful.
In the
But
front.
if you're gonna go by your own logic from the last from Mexico here, if we're going by your own logic, we have to say, does it fit the category? For me, this doesn't scream fiesta. It screams, I have a woven basket in my hand with a couple of feathers, and then it's brown. It's just there.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, who are we
Hold
talking about?
on. Who do you think is Tiny? Tiny's in the brown.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I mixed the two up. Okay, then when you're
Oh.
right, we're on the same page.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I was confused. I was so
Alright.
confused
I
because I
have
was
to
like, wait
get
a
up.
minute.
I gotta get up.
Why did they put
Oh my
okay?
God.
No,
I gotta
see,
get
listen
up.
to me. The little
Girl,
label
you
at the
done got my-
bottom. Why did
you
they
done
put them
got my
on
blood
left and
pressure
right?
up, child.
Why did they put that? Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh
Okay,
my.
you can come back to the, okay, come back to
Okay.
the party. Come
No, I'm
come back.
here. I'm here.
Yeah, come back. Come
I had to stand up for just 2 seconds. I just wanted my blood to like rush back down again because it shot up. I said, wait. 'Cause once they started describing it, I was like,
Right. I was like,
oh,
wait.
Bleak, you do have good taste. Wait, come back, Bleak. You have great taste. I was so concerned. I was like, wait, Fred, what are we talking about?
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
I see what I was trying to find
Literally?
the point. I was like, you know what? You're
I,
right.
I'm not. I'm not even joking. This is
I
what
want
exactly.
you to, I want you
No,
to
no,
scoot all the way.
Bleeker,
I want you to
Bleeker,
scoot all the
honestly-
way back. No, wait. I want you to scoot all the way back to the beginning of this runway and where it says tiny and then the other. And they're on the left and right. I am autistic as hell, y'all. I don't watch this show. It literally is labeled the first
You're
name
okay,
and then
babe.
the
You're
second
okay,
name.
babe.
No. It's a-okay. It's a-okay. But honestly,
Goddamn.
like Bleeker,
You're
this
just
is what I
so
was thinking. This is exactly what I was thinking.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
Honestly, I don't know what the fuck was going on because I was like, what is she thinking? What is she seeing? How is she
They-
even saying this?
they-
But
They
now, I'm sorry. But honestly, I was just so like,
That's
yeah,
what
but
I'm-
I'm
okay,
we
I'm
should
glad
allow
people-
you to
I'm glad
describe
people-
it first.
I'm
We should
glad
allow you
people
to
are
describe
seeing
it.
what I'm
Yeah,
seeing.
yeah.
Because why
Yeah.
would you put tiny
Yeah.
and then Hana and then it's Hana and tiny? I don't.
Yeah, I get it, Bleeker. I get it. I'm glad that you
you
described.
almost summoned Kahana Montrese. You can't say those things together so fast, okay?
Yeah.
To be fair, she don't live that far, so
I'm
it's
just
not a
saying,
stretch.
you've seen the movie Unfriended. I'm not gonna stick my hand in a blender, okay? It's just not gonna happen here today.
I'm like
Let's get
sitting.
started.
I'm like, this is the first
Okay,
episode
so-
I'm
okay, so
watching.
Bleeker,
I'm
so-
like, hello,
so
why
Bleeker-
would they label it that way then?
So you think
Bleeker,
Hannah
you-
did a better job?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, why? Why would they do this to me? They set me up for failure.
Zedbach, did you know that the brown fabrics of Tiny was from pineapples and other leaves that Filipinos use for background and walling during fiesta? Meaning Tiny was the background and Hannah is the decoration.
Oh shoot!
That was an educated dragging.
That was a shade. That deserved that. Mm-hmm.
This has to be one of the funniest misunderstandings I've ever watched. Who do you
I'm
think is Tiny?
Listen. As Forrest Gump said, I never was a smart
We
man.
owe Bleeker an apology. Yes, we all do.
Exactly. It's the
I
show.
am so
It's the
sorry,
show's
Bleeker.
fault.
You know what, Bleeker? You're right, because we jumped to conclusions. You know why? Because when Matty said that you watched the show, I immediately thought you knew.
They did watch it.
Oh
though.
no! This is the first episode of Drag Race I have watched since the first season of Australia. That's how long I was burnt out and gave up.
Right.
So I'm coming in blind.
Jiggly, there was a comment that was made that was edited. Really?
Oh, can we know?
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, can you text it to my phone number?
Yeah, so
I can share it with the rest of the group.
I'm definitely on the same page. The show did me dirty with putting the lineup there wrong because I had it in my mind.
You bad, Jiggly. Go ahead, tell us what it is, baby. You bad.
Okay, yeah.
Bad.
They can't do nothing. No.
Okay.
You. They gonna do that to you, girl. Do it.
That's me. But yeah, I liked Hannah's look. I thought it was dope. It was really colorful. It's hard to work with rainbow fabric and make it not look tacky. So I was like, this is like kind of really pretty, even though she has golden legs. Those tights are hideous, but other than that, I liked it. But she's pretty. I think Tiny is pretty. It's just
so pretty.
Yeah. No, it's gorgeous. Everything's great. The mug is right. The hair is right. Everything looks great. It just doesn't fit the category that she's in.
Yeah, and it wasn't finished, and it wasn't.
Yeah,
the back was.
Yeah, the back.
Y'all don't need to apologize to me. I know that I don't know how to read. It's okay.
No, honestly, we should have let you at least finish.
Oh no, that was comedy gold. I'm totally fine.
I can't. I got greenlit for Drag Race Philippines season 3 and for All Stars Philippines. I love to hear that.
Wait, you guys have an All Stars already?
They're spilling tea, just like how Espana did that season 3, and now they're doing their All Stars.
As long as you got 3 seasons, you got enough people to pull from.
Honey, can production talk to me about casting? Can I help with casting, please? Can I please let me help y'all with casting All Stars Philippines, please? I have a list already. I know who to make good TV with. Come on, call me. I will take payments. It's ain't for free. It's ain't wow. I mean, it is wow. It's super wow. Okay, moving forward here. I need my glasses. Sorry, y'all. This is I love this panel today. A little chaos.
I know.
That's what makes it that's what makes it good lives, though.
Well, also me and Valery are Libras, Bleeker.
Yeah.
Virgo double Libra.
Yeah, so there's a lot of Libra energy in here. I'm a Virgo rising Gemini moon, so there's Virgo Libra energy up in this piece. I don't know. You don't know it? You don't have your sign? Oh, well, you may not be into that, so I don't want to push that on you because it can get.
I don't know. I am a Libra. That's all I pretty much know.
If I can give you one app that is not going to overwhelm you, that will like tell you that kind of stuff. What is it called again, Matt? You should know this. It's like Astro or something like that. I forget.
But how do you find that stuff out?
Oh, you just need to know your birth time with your birth date, like, because you need to know your birth time. Like I was, well, I'm not
gonna get your natal chart done, and then you can find your house, all that stuff. Like it's a whole thing.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say what time I was born, but I was born on a Wednesday, and I found that out by looking it up. And it's like, oh, that's kind of crazy. And Wednesday's always been my favorite day, and I just never knew that. But yeah, is it Astro Cafe? I forget the name of it. It's hold on. It's really good. I promise you. I kind of like it a lot.
Astrology girlies.
Oh my god! So everybody, go to Astro Cafe, and by next week's live, you guys should all know your guys' zodiac information, and everyone post it and comment it.
What is the name of this? It's some sort of something star something.
Definitely don't use CoStar. By the way, the founder and CEO of CoStar had a whole interview.
That's the
where
one I
they-
was gonna recommend.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. They basically admitted that they fake like all their stuff
Oh,
just because
damn.
they like people to be in chaos.
No.
Like they're basically abusing you.
No.
So
I mean, they do
like,
have things where there's like, this is what your bad week is gonna look like. It's like,
it's up to you guys on how you feel about it. Look into co-stars' controversial history. That's up to y'all on the
It'll
decision.
still
I'm
give
just
you,
putting
like,
the information
it'll
out
still
there.
give you your planets. They just do a thing like Bleeker's talking about where they give you advice, and it's
and
like
it's mean.
it's
mean.
interesting.
It's
one
mean.
one told me I need to focus not on myself, but on finding someone to fill in the void, and I was like, "Excuse me," but it was true. I was having a bad day. I needed something to fill in the void, and I did. All right, let's continue. OVC next Tuesday, and Matilda is next. They got Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
These were interesting.
I love OV,
Mhm.
but oof.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if they weren't competing against each other, they would be in the bottom.
Okay, Bleeker, which one is OV cunt?
The left, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. All the other ones are correct.
Right.
Because
It's just
technically,
that one.
OV is on the right side.
It's
Is on the
just
correct
that
side.
one. That's what I'm saying. It's just that one. That's why I was confused.
Let me see.
Got you. Okay.
Oh my God! You.
I told
you're
you.
right. You are
Editing
right.
fucked me, dude. Just like they fucked their contestants.
Captivating cats on the left. Dee Dee's. Wow,
Telling
that's
you.
weird.
Wow.
Thank you. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Another hiccup in production. See, Jiggly, you need to get it together. You need to get it together. For the dyslexic people in the back.
I'm a Virgo. Help. I
Oh
need
my
order.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay.
But you're right though, Bleeker. That did happen.
Yeah.
I was
feel
like, I know I'm not crazy. I know.
OV is giving car accident and I'm left the hospital
I don't
early.
understand. Like, you had so much time and all you did was wrap fabric around you.
I wanted better. I love her.
Exactly.
So I was like, oh.
And wasn't she like, oh, I'm the spooky queen. It has to be spooky. It needs to be spooky. But like,
This is why I say never
Jay
say anything
Jolie
like
did
that.
better on Dragula than.
I say that's why I tell people don't ever tell them what you're good at. They're gonna have expectations. You always say, I think I can do it. I might be good at that. I'm gonna try.
That right there. Mhm.
Surprise them. You never give it away. Oh, well, you are sober, so we know you could.
But I'm not gonna lie. I did not like. It wasn't a worst case scenario situation with Ovi. It just wasn't to me. I understood Halloween.
Stepmother, crazy demon
Which,
woman
yeah,
house.
between the two, I
Yeah.
definitely think OV.
Like I understood Halloween though from Ovi. So that's my only takeaway.
Spit in
Yeah, I don't. I
didn't really care for Matilda's, but it didn't look as haphazard.
Yeah.
Jiggly, there you go. Ovi was giving John Galliano for Dior Fall.
Yeah, so I agree with what Jiggly said on the initial like judging panel about like throwing away that silly little plastic pitchfork and it was elevated. Like I completely agree that like that kind of took away from it.
She had the spider choker and she had all the little accessories and stuff. And I mean, I got Halloween still. Like it was still good. It was a good execution for me. It wasn't trash like old lady.
I wouldn't have called it trash like that.
No, I wouldn't have called it trash at all.
Like, no, we've seen trash hit the runway. You know, we've seen.
So wait, I have one question for Jiggly. When that lady said that to her, what were you thinking at that moment? Do you remember?
She's probably going to tell you I think
she lives for it.
Jiggly, I think you mentioned that Raho kind of was like, whoa, like, because, you know, in the last season, he got cut up quite a bit for his commentary. So it was like, okay, girl, we're doing that now. Like, we're going here. Didn't you know? They don't like that. The spitting. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That was like,
oh, and then she spit at the judges. Jiggly, did you also feel that touch? Oh my goodness!
I would. Could you imagine if it actually hit you? I would be tilted.
There wouldn't be a season 2, bitch. You hear me? That set would have
I
been
literally been like, I am
destroyed.
done, and
I'm
gotten
gonna
up.
be Tiffany in New York. Did you see? She's
Yeah.
on me. Ooh, it smells like a sewer. Like,
It would have been. It would have definitely been a Tiffany moment for sure. Not even thinking. It would have just. Yeah. Yeah. It would have been. It would have been. No, yeah. 100% correct.
I don't do spit. I don't do bodily.
Okay, that's the thing. I don't do bodily fluids. I mean,
That's
if I
worse
trust
than
you or
that.
whatever, fine, whatever. But like, you're a stranger essentially spitting at a panel of judges that's telling you whether you're gonna go home or
You've been eating all day and not brushing your teeth. Like, girl.
like you've got consent from the person that's up there,
We're
right?
20 feet away. They would be dead if it touched or
Okay,
grazed.
that's I knew, girl.
Jiggly, stupid.
I would have been the same way. I would have been like, ooh, that was close.
Listen, is that the last cut? No, we got Christmas coming up. Christmas. Bernie and Miss Jade. So I think you said Bernie was the winner for you this episode. Val. Yeah, mine was Miss Jade, and then overall, we think if it was group based, then these two would have
100%.
it.
You cannot tell me that these aren't two Sailor Moon villains coming out to do their little monologue before they fight them. They look like two little Sailor Moon villains just ready for a Christmas themed monologue.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Like, you can't on looks department. I don't think you can even say anything bad about Jade. Like,
no, look at that. That's a freeze frame. That isn't even an HD picture. Are you kidding?
She knows how to hit her marks, and I'm so happy about that. Like,
she said, I know there's a camera there. I know there's a camera there. I know there's a camera there, and I know the judges are there. Like, has she done pageants?
She's a ballroom girl.
That makes sense then. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
1,000% makes sense.
She knows how to spell the shoes off your feet for sure.
Baby, if Legendary was still on and they had a Philippines group coming from don't let her get into face.
I like how she created this. I did like how she created this and what she got going on the train and everything. It really was good. All the looks were made in 4 hours, Jiggly said. Okay. Yeah.
4 hours?
And mind you, Mama Pal was like, this is a day challenge. And I'm like, okay. Sure. No, Jiggly said 4 hours. And I'm, baby, y'all better pull it together. That's scary. Oh, that makes me nervous. 4 hours to pull a look together.
Is that included? So is it 4 hours and then plus the hair and makeup?
I think 4 hours.
4 hours the hair flat? And makeup.
They probably were still
4
working
hours
while they
to make
makeup.
Yeah. 4 hours to make it, and then you have.
And then you're not allowed to touch it after that kind of thing.
I mean, you probably can make adjustments to it while you're getting your face and stuff together. But like, as far as like mainly working on before the cameras go into, all right, y'all need to get ready. That kind of it.
I figured.
And then if you get ready fast, you can still go into your. You know what I'm saying? You have 4 hours for that, and you have an hour.
Make it work, designers.
Yeah,
make it work.
Right.
Oh, fun. Bernie is so adorable. I love me
the
some
little
Bernie.
gift bit. So cute. So cute.
The present and everything was just so good. And
it was really honestly, hard to pick between.
And it was a well executed actual ensemble that it was an ensemble. Like it was a whole, not a costume. It was actually like a look. You know what I'm saying?
Plus the 2 hours for hair and makeup.
That's what I was figuring. Okay.
Yeah. In Valerie, this is the theme. We see Christmas throughout both of their looks.
Oh, 100%.
And it's a good battle too. It's not like, oh, that's boo. This one wins. It's like, ooh, both of you. Oh.
Honestly, imagine if this was one of those like you have to look like sisters challenges. Like they would have eaten this up. They would have won together.
I just love the dolls.
Yeah. And I'm glad specifically they're both trans women that ate this fucking challenge up this whole episode. They look amazing. And Bernie, to me personally, I liked Bernie's a little bit more than Miss Jade's, only because this is a look. This is a full like look. Like
Bernie's is beautiful for sure. I just was sold on that sex appeal that Jade was serving with this hair, and then I still feel like this should have been groups because it was so good. Like
it was that good. Yeah,
I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. But yeah, the dolls are not playing the season kids at all. So I've already called it. I said it's going to be a doll
Honestly,
top four.
anytime the dolls have come to play on Drag Race, they've kind of eaten it up.
Once somebody let them
Green
compete.
finger.
That's what I'm saying. Why were you scared?
Maybe we know why.
Well,
Let's run that little untucked clip of what she said to Sasha. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you have me over here cacking it up. Yes, girl. Now you know what we all feel in the club. So we see before. She has all my money. Jade, assault and battery with that gift that got thrown at you here.
So funny.
Is she going to call her out next episode for being triggered? I'm just asking.
Well, Dee Dee has to help her first, Valerie. Reminders.
I don't know.
Dee Dee has to start talking about it for it then to be brought up first.
I don't know, because
or Verushka could bring it up.
I just need her to not, listen, I don't know.
We gave our comments on Untucked in the review. Y'all should check it out. Trash. Check it out. We're gonna move to the Down Under runway real quick because we're about to wrap this up since we're hitting the mark here. Hit that like button, please. Thanks for tuning in. Valerie is giving us all of the visions, nothing of the Raven Simone proportions, because she's not just gonna say she's an American and chicken out in front of Oprah. And Bleeker of the they them variety and then some. They then some. I love that. They then some. Giving you a swip swap. No, we were all wrong. It's I'm just playing. We were all wrong.
The edit played me, and I will be looking for emotional damages. So.
I just wanted to show how is Dee Dee in the top is so really. I just love it. Tell the camera the truth. I love it, Cat. I thank you.
Cat and these confessionals is everything.
I still hold my same opinions, but see Valerie's point, and I also receive Valerie's point in reference to this. I still hold Dee Dee and Verushka at the top tier levels of responsibility because things
100%.
were blown way out of proportion for what it was. But Jade also took the bait, and she wasn't ready for the bite, and that's tea. So keep it where it was. They end up sending the peacekeeper home. Poor Tiny. I said, well, there go the voice of reason in the room is gone, everybody. So it's about to be.
I hope chaos happens.
We still got Bernie.
Bernie does a lot of sitting back for me sometimes. Like,
she just likes to observe. She's like, girl, y'all, I'm just here to win. Y'all can deal with all that.
We're doing too much, right?
Oh. I don't.
I visibly shuddered when she
all of us did. I think everyone did.
Look at exactly that. It was exactly.
Jiggly's laughing. John looks like he's about to check out, or he ate something.
By the
really
way,
salty.
can we take a moment to just say, look at Jiggly. Just look at Jiggly. Look at her.
The girls were trying. They said they was talking about you, sister. Meanwhile, you're on a panel getting paid for your opinions.
Right. Exactly.
Just gotta remind people. Oh, and she's an actor.
This still gives me the heebie-jeebies.
They could not clean that floor enough for me to ever do that.
Ever. In production. Like, it's on the truck wrapped. Nope, still dirty. Like
that could be brand new. You just took the plastic off, from the production line, and
it hit the air, and it's meant to be the floor. Nope.
Yeah, no.
But hey, she left it all on the floor. Go ahead, Arizona. Go to the doctor.
I mean, it got her somewhere, right?
Hey, I hope she has more tricks left in her sleeve for whenever she has lipstick again. Because Jesus. Oh, by time. It's nice to see you, baby. It was pretty.
I'm sorry I didn't know your name.
It's the production's fault.
It's true.
Okay. We're gonna get to Night of 1,000 Kylie Minogues, and I'm just gonna warn y'all in advance. It is disappointing.
Baby,
it is mad disappointing.
She had so many looks.
I had Aphrodite cover immediately. Like, I just
Now Now, is it a situation where they can only use the Getty Images stuff?
No, they have a little bit of a different rule system than how it is in the States. So they were going to tours, they were doing music videos, they were doing like, okay. Where is it? I'm trying to pull it up. Here it is. Down Under.
I was just so confused. They had so many
The
references.
season.
Oh my God.
Imagine having decades of references.
Decades. Literally, you're so right,
Decades.
Bleeker. Oh my God.
Snatch Game was a lot for
Vroom.
me.
It was a lot to take in. But shout outs to the winner though. She killed that. Did you okay, do you think she won for real for real?
I was mad at that black joke in the beginning.
Which
'Cause
one?
She was like, well, because they're playing Jesus. So, you know, my 2,000 years ago, you know, I was black. And
you know what?
It's Ashley who literally took up for Scarlett Adams and black. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I'm so sorry. I forgot that she even fucking won. I meant to say Isis.
oh, see, that's who I wanted to win the episode. I was like, Isis won.
I'm sorry, Ashley Madison. I didn't realize you did win. I'm sorry. You're right. You did. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Bleeker reference, Ashley defended some fuck shit online and said some transphobic comments. It's the one person who looks like Sheen from Jimmy Neutron and Drag. Let me get that picture up for you real quick. You know how Sheen's head is shaped? Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Not that little triangle shape.
So they were gay Jesus, but Jesus as a pervert. And if y'all are fine with that, that's cool. I am one of those gay Christians. So for me,
I was anointed. I had my holy Bible and my
like you can make fun of the devil because that's sin for me. I just can't do the Jesus stuff. I don't even watch Black Jesus on Adult Swim. I don't watch the Jesus episodes on South Park. I can't touch that shit. I'm trying to make it. Hey, so like,
I'm like, I mean, as a Jew,
he doesn't. Well, can you see him? Wait,
I'm
gonna get up. I'm gonna get up. I know
y'all heard it.
I'm gonna get up.
But I mean, I will say though, I mean, it wasn't for me, but I can see that it was still a comedy sketch, and I can see how it was funny.
RuPaul likes that shit. Yeah,
right. And I get it, and I was like, okay, it's funny, but I feel bad for actually kind of being like, you know, like I don't know.
I couldn't. Laugh
I feel like it's too thin of a line to tread, especially on a show like this.
It's crazy seeing, you know, Isis Avis Loren play Isis Couture as Donna Versace. Yeah. She did a good job, and I was kind of here for it. Everybody else, Bleeker, she played a Wiggles character.
Oh my God. That was horrible. Everybody else was
terrible. It gets worse. Cardi B.
Oh, that was bad. That was really bad.
She could have been the barmaid from Shrek, and that actually would have made a lot of sense since Michelle said she looks like the barmaid from Shrek.
I can't.
I'm not getting Cardi B from this outfit at all.
I said Teen Mom reunion.
I don't know. It just was. It was bad. It was really bad. And
Amber got all dressed up.
Oh.
And then I was so upset with Flora too. I was so upset with
Charo
in Hollywood. I was like, what?
Hollywood did Naomi Campbell, but did Naomi Campbell as one portion version of Naomi Campbell, and that's the, you know, through a cell phone and had to do community service Naomi Campbell. So she was
Which
angry
is
the
the
whole
thing
time.
that everybody does.
But you know what? It's one of those things. Is like you can't. Don't do Naomi Campbell and do not do Mariah Carey. Those are just characters that you're just not going to be able to just
unless you've studied because RuPaul knows Naomi, so it's like you can't.
Yeah, can't. It's just not going to work.
And you may have realized that 2,000 years ago I was Black, so that's different too. And I'm like, you of all people. And then RuPaul saying, well, you know, representation matters was also funny to me. It's like, did you just learn this recently?
Yeah.
Oh, but Flores Charo, she was pretty, but that stops there.
Yeah.
That's it.
She looked great. Like she looks like Charo.
Yzma was an answer. Why?
How? Like where did the Where did the correlation come in from?
She dresses Yzma for the last runway Bleeker, and then as Charo, one of the answers she had was Yzma, like as if that's supposed to connect.
Yeah, that's not in character, babes.
Yeah, no.
What's your answer, Charo? Maracas.
It was so weird. It was so weird and so flat.
I get
Would've
so
went
much
there.
secondhand embarrassment from a lot of the Snatch Game stuff because of that, where it's just like watching a car wreck half the time.
No,
Yeah,
she
it was
spelled
bad.
Nicki Minaj wrong.
Oh my
Mickey
god.
Mickey Minaj.
RuPaul's outfit.
You know what? I kind of just did it. I kind of liked it, but then I was just like, I don't know.
I
But then
need more of the
Isn't this a recycle?
metallic. No, it looks like it, but she wore a shorter version that looks almost like that. It just needs more of whatever is on top of this for me to be like, yes. Her fisting gloves look great, but
yes,
Her
100%.
fisting gloves. Get out of here.
the wig, oof, I don't like it.
I don't mind. I didn't mind this look. I really didn't. I didn't mind it.
Look, they have this giant light on her. I swear to God, there is a huge light that just sits there. It's like the bat signals in RuPaul's face. Eyebrows are. I really like the eyebrows. They're interesting, but I couldn't get into this week. I couldn't. I tried, but here we go. Michelle Visage.
Oh.
What in the Mick Jagger is going on here?
Oh no.
It's Joan Jett
I
meets
was about
Liza
to-
Minnelli. Like,
Maddie, I shit you not. We must have been telepathically communicating just now because I was about to say, what in the Joan Minnelli are we looking at?
it ages you, Michelle, and I love you.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't get into it. In the top, I thought she was wearing a t-shirt. I didn't know what was going on. Or a sweater.
It's not that it's like inherently bad. I just feel like it doesn't fit her.
Oh my god.
I don't like it.
Midlife crisis. Yeah. No.
Okay, that's part of my problem. A lot of the time, like, it feels like she's still trying to dress like she's like 25, 30, and I'm like,
Feels like there's a jean jacket that goes on top of this. Like,
yeah.
it's just like I can see her like third row at a concert, like just sitting there, just snapping, smelling like Boucheron. I can't. Like, I need to move on. Reese
paying homage to Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, he passed away. I listen. Is it sad? I've never really watched anything this young man has ever been in.
Okay. I wish
I don't know
he
this
would be in
man.
more stuff. Oh my god. Really?
Every time I see him, he's with somebody that's not like him.
Yeah, he came out and it definitely was for white boys, but
I just think he's about a beige expectations are part of, what's going on here. But good for him. He looks adorable.
I love it. Good job.
Love Simon? Yeah, I missed that one.
He's got good music.
I saw the cover. I didn't know. I'm good. Catch me for the other film, like Noah's Ark jumping the broom and shit like that. I gotta see some people in there. Category is 9 of 1,000 Kylie Minogues. Here we get disappointed. Up first is Bump of Love.
I'm gonna say this. I did like what she was wearing. I think that it was executed nicely. I thought it was executed nicely.
It was okay for me. It was better than what I saw.
Yeah.
As somebody who lives in Vegas, I feel like if you're gonna do a showgirl outfit, you have to do some sort of something that'll stand out. Like this just screams like basic showgirl, and it's not necessarily bad, but it doesn't wow me either.
Right. Yeah. It was not bad. It was just
exactly.
It was nice. It was nice.
Kylie tour moment,
Like she stayed in the middle there.
Yeah.
That's her this competition.
Yeah.
She won't tell you that. She's doing really good, but
we all have delusion,
Yeah.
Ashley Madison.
I liked it.
I did too.
Yeah.
I
until she took this down and I got that wig. I was okay.
Yeah, the wig was a bad choice. Though, yeah, the wig was a bad choice. But the outfit,
Oh no, not the little flyer in the
Yeah.
light.
Have you
Every-
seen Prometheus?
Shut your fucking mouth. Shut up.
It just came out the body and it's growing while she's stapling her stomach together.
damn,
Like, why did she take the thing?
damn.
Why did she take it down? I don't understand.
I just wanted to like spit in my hand real quick and just go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, get your
Did she know?
flyaways, girl.
Did she know it was down? Like, did she, like, I don't know if, because sometimes if you're like wearing a hoodie sometimes and you're
Think it's still
walking,
together.
you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
she took it down. She was like,
She literally,
yeah,
like,
she did one of these.
Oh,
She did the
Yes.
progressive, like,
oh,
she
no,
made
like,
that
she did.
choice.
Oh, damn.
My thing is, like, why wouldn't you play up the collar more or like
Keep it to the
something?
back a little bit. Look her.
Oh,
She
my God.
really looked she really looked in the mirror, saw this wig, and said, "Oh, I'm gonna gag him when I pull this off."
Baby, it's giving
Ooh!
Trump 2024 in front of her
So
house.
Yeah, so she chose this moment.
Yeah,
Choices.
Damn.
truly.
Damn.
I did like the dress though. I just couldn't care for the left testicle helmet hair. I just couldn't do it.
Not
Looking like that one giant sperm in Rick and Morty that was flying through the air.
Oh no.
Can't do it today.
Or what about which one is the one with the old wooden thing?
Wait, wait, hold on, Val, you're getting my brain work. Hold on.
the old wooden thing. Can we get any
Old
other
wooden
things?
character? The old it's like a long stick and it's like a wood stick, but then they're
plank?
or is it dead or old or something? I don't know, but it's just so
From what?
Wait, from what show? I need the
I forgot the show. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's the character.
If you could name the show, I can get it for you because you
Oh my
described Plank.
You
from
guys
Ed,
know
Ed,
what
and
I'm
Eddie.
talking
I was about to say, are you
Is
thinking
it
Ed,
Plank? Is it Plank?
Like
I don't
when that big-headed boy Johnny was holding this piece of wood that had like
It's got a little
smiley
face on it.
No, I think and then when you see those memes all the time, they're like on the wheelchair or something, and then it's just like an old stick.
Oh, SpongeBob, the chocolate guy.
You're talking about
chocolate.
Wait, you're talking about the old lady that's all burnt up
in the wheelchair, it looks like a little burnt crisp worm.
Yes, a burnt crisp. What is it? What?
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
When they're sitting at the table of the date and she's like, "Ha!"
I knew I would get it if I got close enough. I knew that's a person, by the way. It's like a fish person.
Oh,
Is
that
it?
was when
Oh,
SpongeBob was-
yes.
That was when SpongeBob was good. Oh my goodness gracious. That was
Oh my God, hold on, wait.
chocolate.
I
Chocolate.
love
There's still a
SpongeBob. There's still a chocolate. Yep.
Yes.
Yup.
She's like chocolate. There's still like
Chocolate.
chocolate. You gotta see it like that. Chocolate.
I cannot. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay, but also
Remember the guy that chased him down? He was like, "Go back."
But also,
I cannot.
how come the longer I'm staring at this, it looks like foreskin pulled back?
Ooh. She said that head is pink. Okay, let's go. Now that's a cock. Oh, I had to throw all three of those jokes with that up there, baby. Okay. See, Bleeker, you can't do that. You know you set me up. You know you set me up for it. I said pink. Lord, that's use a horrible word. It's not shiny schmeck.
It's been there for so
Goodbye,
long.
gamer guy. Goodbye, gamer. Oh my God. Not cheese and crackers. I mean, well, oh no, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Go.
Move forward. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Cheese and crackers. No. That's what I'm gonna call Ashley the rest of the season. Cheese and crackers. Floor is next. So Bleeker, you could appreciate this. It's from a movie that you love that was a part of your whole list.
Berry.
That's right. Get ready for another one.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Y'all really took the most popular movie and said, I'm going to take her 3-second cameo out of her entire career? One is fine. Multiple?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess they only listen to
But
2 CDs.
Yeah.
It's pretty, but
it feels, when Spirit Halloween puts out the off-brand ones where they're like, we can't call it Tinkerbell, but we're gonna call it Green Lady with Wings.
green fairy with dust, not
like
crack.
not Neverland. It's Always Town Fairy.
Okay, I got that reference. Thank you. All right, thank you. That's funny. What do you think, Valerie?
I thought it was well made. I love the corset piece. I love the beaded fringe. I mean, it was a nice look.
No, the corset's gorgeous. For
Yeah.
me, it's pretty because then I saw another one and I thought the other one just went a little bit more severe, even though it's almost the same. Like even the wings here give me, dried out a little bit. Like she's missing some dust. Absence. But yeah, I still think Flora's giving. She's gorgeous.
I mean, she knows her proportions. Did we really do 2
Speaking of not knowing proportions,
yeah. We got another one of.
So how come we put these? Now, I'm gonna ask this question first. Was this a design challenge, or did they bring these from home?
They brought these clothes. They brought these clothes.
She made an active choice to keep her entire underarm blank.
What do you mean? Let me see. Wait, go.
You see how it's all just white fabric and the rest is covered in the square? Look.
But I think
just.
Yeah, I think that was the look. Yeah, I think that was the look.
That also
was it okay. I wanted to make sure it was consistent with the actual.
The difference is the squares are smaller and tighter on Ashley's, and these, based on her proportions, she made them a little bit bigger, so it's a little bit more sticky notey.
Yeah.
Sticky notey. I'm sorry, stupid. I think her hair is better.
Yeah, the hair is sitting better. I think the makeup is also better.
Yes, I agree, and I just wish that if she really was paying attention to detail, she would have left the bigger squares up at top and around the hips, but then made the squares smaller in the middle of the waist to kind of pull it in a little bit, an illusion of more of a cinched waist. But other than that, I mean, it still was a good solid look for me. Even the squares and the materials, like she drags it up because the red glitter squares and the silver glitter squares, it kind of really looked good on the stage, so I didn't mind it really.
Compared to this season, this was one of the best. Actually, this is her best look this season.
This is the best look this season.
The face you made is exactly how I felt in my head. I just tried not to show it on my face.
Somebody who I really like, but I have to be honest with today, is Hollywood Star. I know what you wanted to do. I know what you were trying to do. But when I tell you, honey, no.
What
it's the boot that needs to be a knee high so fucking bad.
Nope.
On top of it, I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the slide because this is what took me out of it. I screamed when I saw it because I was like, no, Hollywood.
Oh
yeah. It was
no, because you ain't got no friends in that room, girl. You have not a single friend in that room.
They didn't like her.
I was like, did it get loose as she was walking? Because it's tight here. And then it looks a little looser here. Like maybe this is the second walk because they do it twice. So like.
And then if we're gonna also talk about flyaways in the other girl's hair, we gotta talk about
yes.
in this hair.
Mama's the braids were
everywhere.
Like I didn't mind the braids. I just didn't like the not neatness of it. Like you know what I'm saying? It looked like it was in her drag bag from like 3 years ago, and she said, "Girl, I'm gonna use this right here." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that helmet fucked her over. Just like for Ashley, it was the cowl on top, and when they pulled it, it just took it away.
I think a lot of the times whenever they do reveals like that, when it involves their hair, they forget they have to do specific motions to not disrupt the hair depending on where it's shaped and lays.
They're also on camera and not in the club.
And then just all of it really, it just doesn't go together.
At all.
It
They
just
are-
doesn't.
It feels like the bralette and the skirt
That's a
feel
whole
like
outfit.
they were bought at like Hotties here in
That's a set,
Vegas.
right?
Like
That's a set. That's
you
literally-
bought that over the counter as a set, and then
Mhm.
like the cinched waist here is like just a simple like
fancy.
basic metallic bodice that you found somewhere,
That's
which
that
is fine.
Black
But like
light
if
store.
you're gonna get
Yeah.
cheaper materials, you have to find a
The
way to
boots.
make it look expensive. Like it's fine to have a beer budget, but you've got to make it look expensive.
And then the metal pieces, it just wasn't giving me metal. It was giving
Plastic.
I don't know. It just wasn't.
Go Raiders.
That back end is just
They were absolutely wrong for highlighting it.
Like at least tell her to fix it. You don't have to tell her what to fix.
Could you save this look if I had the budget? Because I wouldn't be doing separates. It'd be a whole piece. I wouldn't. Yeah. It would be a lot of money that would go to give the Robotica tees. Bitch, I'd be out here. Titty. I had the biggest of breasts. Oh no.
Yeah, no.
But this,
and then Kylie Minogue, like what would she even, you know what I'm saying? Like what
She had an outfit for a tour like this, which a lot of the girls have done that whole we wake up as robots and remove or whatever, and that's what she was going for. But it was Kylie Minogue and it was a budget and it looked like the actual
Gutter, I'm over you. Gutter says she pulled the laces from her chucks.
I mean, if we're talking about it,
strings thick as hell.
The holes do look like tennis laces.
They're not closed. Like
I love her though. I just not today, Satan. Not today. Is anybody else? Oh, here we round 2.
I kind of like this one more.
Yeah, I did too. It just was a little cleaner. It was a lot. The hair was right. The wings looked clean. Just
the presence, the attitude, like
the rhinestone shoes, the details, everything.
It was
face is right, hair is sitting. Like
She also had the glass of absinthe as well, which was
and she had the figure right. There was a skirt added to the other one, and there's no skirt. It's a bodice like this, like a full bodice. I love that.
It was good.
Gabriella Labucci.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It is ugly.
She you know what? I just think she just looks frugal. That's it.
A
quick kill. Okay, well, I get
not
you.
frugal. So I feel like this seems too arts and crafts.
Mm-hmm.
It's very arts and crafts. Like again, like I said for a couple outfits ago, it's fine if you have a beer budget, but you have to make it look expensive. There's some sort of way that you could have done this differently. Instead, it's like, I ditched my puffy paints for ribbons, and now I'm hot gluing them to this fabric that I just cut the tits out of. And there's nothing more added to it. There's no elevation to it. Like, it just doesn't seem that. Like, neck up, you look beautiful.
The
hair is interesting. Interesting.
Nothing about this was right. No.
When I tell you, when I tell you, I still look at this and am haunted by the image of this. I thought she looked like one of the imaginary friends from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, actually, while you're talking about it.
Like, why did Weird Barbie come out all of a sudden?
It's the first person that, what's his name from American Psycho would kill. Like, throw her from, you know what I'm saying? Like a 10-story building. Girl, like she's giving victim on SVU. No. This is like after death. Like it wouldn't be before death. It'd be after death. Like this is resurrection.
And my thing is like of all the outfits, again,
she was trying to do something different.
Of all the Kylies, why this one?
Good point, Bleeker. Like, why? How? Why? You know?
Don't do weird
Decades. Don't do it.
Yeah, honestly.
Since
They were
I love
like,
that
protect
movie,
Kate McKinnon, get behind me.
that since I've seen that movie, that makes that much funnier. I can't. Not weird Barbie. It's interesting. That's it for the Kylie Minogues.
Yeah.
Seriously,
They're welling.
that's it.
So two sets of doubles. Wow.
Three looks. Wait,
Please.
1, 2, 4. Sorry, 4 looks. 4 looks.
Someone tell me who won this, please.
Ashley Madison won this. Jesus. White Jesus. Excuse me. This is my picture of them winning. It's only appropriate.
I didn't understand this, how she won it. To me,
had that.
Yeah.
I thought Isis. No, you know what? Honestly, no. Let me not. I think that her runway outfit saved her.
Or 5 Kylie Minogues. It's 5 Kylie Minogues, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there you go. Yeah, I agree. It was cleaner. It was, the one that kind of really gave Kylie and not movie Kylie. I understand. I just hate when people like that win.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But like we have to look at it in what it's presented.
The judging context.
Right. So technically during the Snatch game, only 2 people were actually good, which was Isis and Miss Ashley Madison.
2 out of 7.
Right,
Oof.
2 out of 7. And then Isis did better to me in the Snatch game, but she failed the worst in the fashion runway, which was sad.
I see. I always say I want to say like, why wouldn't you bring a backup or something? But I know money is like ridiculous whenever it comes to these sorts of things. But I'd be so paranoid if things like this happen. It happens, God knows how many times with these night of 1,000 blah blah blahs. They always end up picking the same same.
Butter Love looked better than Isis.
Did you say Butter Love?
Is that her name? Is it
Bumpa Love?
Oh, Bumpa.
Not that you want to say Butterface. Oh,
no.
Wait, Valerie. I was like, wait. When Valerie said it, I was like, hold on, because not her face.
I mean, tomato. But I mean,
we having a lot of Freudian slips tonight.
Ketchup.
Listen. So I mean, was I wrong though? Like, Bumpa Love is just
there.
Yeah, she looked better than Isis in the fashion.
Confessions though, and she's like, I'm really showing out on these girls. They can't handle it. I said, oh, Bumpa, I don't see it, sister. I'm sorry. They laugh when you be on the runway, though, because they hope she hits her marks today. Like, like she would just, Bleeker, she just walks. Like, she kept walking the first couple episodes. You know when you're supposed to hit your marks, like you get to the front.
Yeah, she didn't stop at the X. Nothing.
And then would block off. And they had to tell her to start hitting them. It was so funny. They're like, oh, she's just walking away. Oh, there you go. Bye.
No, because that anxiety was hanging on fierce for her.
Because that was very, can you please hit your marks? Because we're trying to do a show here.
How am I supposed to show your outfit? Quit it.
Exactly. Okay, so they did not have my favorite Kylie song. It was Secret.
No, what was that? I don't know.
There are so many.
They just play. They play with our faces, honestly.
That's because they don't want to pay the money for it.
Because Aphrodite has so many goddamn good songs just on that one album.
And honestly, let us know down in the comments, you guys. Who do you think should have won this lip sync? Who do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Both.
What do you think, Channel?
I think Floor won by default via track record because I couldn't get into both of them. I was like, what is happening here? Do like what?
Yeah.
That kick,
That old school pointing and kick.
honey, this kick, this is not mid-range. This is the highest level of that foot. I had to do it several times. I said, Flora, did you just not take it seriously? Because that bitch had to lip sync twice in 1 week last week. Yes, Bleeker, twice in 1 week. The beginning of the episode and the end of the episode. I'd have packed up my shit, baby. It'd have been a wrap for me. Like, oh, y'all's gonna be home next week. Let me just get prepared. My house is that away. Floor 1 by default.
Yeah.
Bye, girl.
I'm gonna miss those linebacker shoulders.
Ooh.
A strong hand you gave throughout
You
the
leave the wide back girls alone.
Hey, we need wide back bitches, okay? Without them, what are we
True.
gonna do? That's the line of defense. You understand? You put the if someone got big shoulders, they always stand in front. So if they shooting, who gets hit first?
They're my best friend.
That's right. Valerie, like, and she'll be at that funeral too. What happened? I don't know, but I just started ducking and she called.
Either of y'all ever used me as some sort of shield, I would haunt the fuck out of you. I'd haunt the absolute ever living fuck.
The way
out
I
of
would
you.
push and run. Like, where did that go? I'm in the car. What you mean? I'm at the house. Minding my business. All right,
Don't play with me. I got that Houston back grab. I'll go.
I you know I'm still here. So I'm all about it. Trust. Okay, I'm trying to close this out, but my computer is doing the most. There we go. Everybody, thanks for tuning in today. This has been an episode of The Panel. By all means, do us a favor and hit that thumbs up button, share and subscribe, not only to my channel, Matty Rants, but to Valery Vision's channel, which is in the description below. It's a Linktree link. Click that sucker to take you where you need to go for all of her spaces and places where you can support her. And Bleeker, all their information as well is in the description. So check it out too. Valerie, any last words or anything you want to promote or anything else like that you'd like to say?
Nope. Thank you so much, Matty, for having me on. It was a pleasure meeting you as well, Bleeker. And everyone in the comments, thank you for commenting. Make sure you guys give this video a like. And yeah, continue supporting. And yeah, make sure you guys share this video as well. Share.
Thank you,
Sharing
Valerie.
is caring.
I'm gonna try to have you on again when the boys are back in town. I need to see you and Dooley match energies very badly.
What happened? Is it a good thing or is it what is it?
No, because we all play very well off of each other, and I can just imagine you with them.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm one of these days before Philippines will still be on the air, but I'm gonna invite you back when you have a free time, and I have to see how that's gonna work. It's gonna be funny. So I gotta see it. Please. I'm good at the matching of the funny energies. I'm like, oh, Dooley and Valerie are gonna have a field day.
Right. Okay.
Bleeker, you know I love you. My they, then, and then some. They, them, and then some. That's right. We're keeping it there. I'm tired. Don't do
I know that I can tell.
You've been on the phone with me before. You've been on the phone with me when I fall asleep. I
always am like, do you want me to go? You gotta get your brain under control.
And then my ADHD is like, no, I can handle it. And then no, I can't handle it. So Bleeker's show, share, and tell anything that you want. Oh yeah, it's time for me to go. More words will leave.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to get our rest in. I think the only thing that I can say is keep an eye out for Matty and I doing our movie podcast.
They're talking about me.
I know, because our next episode's A24 movies, our favorite A24 movies, or ones that we want to talk about. So I'm really excited about that. I'm pretty sure next Thursday, isn't it? Huh?
Next Thursday. Actually, it'll be next Wednesday. Excuse me, next Wednesday, because Thursday is Drag Race Philippines Day. So it'll be next Wednesday. Yeah, I'll get to talk about Hereditary. I'm very excited about that. So make sure you tune into that podcast. Once again, tune into Valery Vision. Be a visionaire. Get on over there. I rhymed.
Yeah.
And be a part of this Rant Pack family. You already know what's up. I will see y'all Wednesday with Bleeker for the movie podcast. And after that, all them drag races. And Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
And wait. Right? No, it's the next week. Okay, whew. Not this week. It's next
I
week.
felt your
The 30th.
whole body clench, like your butt cheeks just clenched so tight just then.
Because it's
France
like
will be over.
back. Oh, France will be over. France will be over.
And
And then
put it in the little
Mexico's about to be over too. So I think that's that weekend. Mexico will be over. So we're getting two.
It's getting better.
But we're adding two more. We're adding two more because we have
losing two. Adding.
Yeah, we're adding two because it is Brazil and then Germany. But you're not going to do Germany, so.
I will watch the episode if it moves me, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know that promo. I couldn't. I was like, it's so blue. Like it just kept saying that, like the sky. It's Robin's Nest blue. Germany already looking for. Listen, we'll see. But hey, listen, thanks for tuning in. Please support us all. We appreciate you very, very much. Drop tips in those jars if you feel like it. See Valerie on her channel doing our thing. See Bleeker on Wednesday with me, also on the internet, causing trouble and chaos to all those out there who are doing the wrong things in life. I know they're your opinions. And tune in for me because, I'm tired. I'm running out of words. Okay, bye, everybody. Take care.
Guys, it was a pleasure. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.